What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome to the Raw Watch Along. It's your girl, Denise. It is Monday, September 15th, and we are here to catch the Raw, the final Raw before WrestlePalooza. This is a massive week in pro wrestling, by the way. There is so much happening this week, so I am going to be live a whole lot, pretty much every single day. I will be doing some sort of stream, some sort of video here on the channel. Today, Monday Night Raw, I'll be doing the watch along plus the review. Tuesday, tomorrow, I will be doing an NXT Homecoming watch along and review. Wednesday, I'll be doing the AEW Dynamite, which is a 3-hour September to Remember watch along, and then also a review immediately after that. And then Friday, I will be here for SmackDown, which is the go home show into WrestlePalooza. And then on Saturday for WrestlePalooza, I will be streaming All Out, and then afterwards I will be streaming whatever is left of WrestlePalooza, and then rewinding to the beginning of WrestlePalooza and catch whatever I miss during the overlap of All Out and WrestlePalooza. So there's just a lot happening this weekend. Bear with me. We're going to make it all happen. No matter what, we will be streaming. We will be talking about it. Whatever happens in pro wrestling, we will be discussing it. We are 3 minutes away from Monday Night Raw. As for today's show, there's been a couple things that have been promoted. It's an early Raw, by the way. It's an hour early. They did it because of Monday Night Football. They don't really want to go head to head, so maybe, just maybe, they won't get murdered in the ratings by going on just a little bit early. We'll see if that works. But what they announced for today's show is CM Punk and AJ Lee going face-to-face with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. That's one piece. John Cena is going to kick off the show. That was announced earlier today by Adam Pearce. And then Lyra Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez, which is the thing I'm most excited for. I think that match is going to be kick-ass. And then we're also going to be seeing Penta versus Kofi Kingston, and then Dragon Lee versus El Grande Americano. So they got quite a bit announced for Monday Night Raw. So out here today, that's for sure. Let me go ahead and give some shout outs though, since we're still about 2 minutes away from the show actually beginning. Wow, Mr. Grimley getting the party started here. First and foremost, he gifted 10 DWO memberships. Mr. Brimley, I need to give you a round of applause for being that incredibly generous here today. Super nice, giving not just me something, but people here a free membership is literally super, super, super kind. So thank you so much, Mr. Grimley. He also says, geez, you keep killing it. Please don't overwork yourself. Oh, don't worry. I took it easy this weekend in preparation for this week. So Saturday and Sunday, I pretty much spent it being lazy. The only things I did was work busted open. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. And so I'm trying to take it easy this weekend, this past weekend heading into this week, so that I could be prepared for this week. And I can tell already that my voice is tired already, which is crazy. But when I don't do as much during the weekends, coming back during the week, I have to get reacquainted to talking for large amounts of time. So yeah, but we'll make it through. We'll make it through. Thank you, Mr. Grimley. Mr. Grimley also sent in 5 more DWO memberships. That is 15. I don't even got 15 fingers. 5, 10, 15. There you go. We're a second away. We also got Steven Marchulli. Hey, Steven, thank you so much for joining once again. He says, what we could be in store for AJ Pipe Bomb. Imagine we do get an AJ Lee Pipe Bomb. That would be so funny. I really don't know what to expect from the confrontation today, primarily because we could still hear more from AJ Lee. We might hear some more from CM Punk. We always have, I know Becky Lynch always has something to say, so there's no doubt in my mind she's going to have things to say. So it's just more so this is it. This is the final hoo-ha before Monday Night Raw. Okay, let me get the volume going. Oh shit, was that on the whole time? Oh, okay, I didn't even realize the volume was on already. I on mute on like my end, but I was feeding you guys the audio, and I thought because it was on mute for me that it was on mute for everybody, but it looks like I already had the audio on. All right, either way, the audio's on. You guys know it. Let's see what we get from this show today. Steven, I would love an AJ Lee pipe bomb. Anyways, we got Steve OJ, who also gifted 5 DWO memberships. Yo, what is up? We got 20 memberships in under 6 minutes. I think that is the most amount of memberships in like the start of a show ever. So what a way to kick off this week, guys. What a way to kick this week off. Thank you, Steve OJ. Thank you, Mr. Grimley. Thank you, Stephen Marchuli, for helping me and also helping the DWO. Thank you, Steve OJ.
And Stephanie
Alrighty.
on the brink of
Oh, by the way, I want to get that t-shirt that Stephanie is wearing. Wrestling is my first language. And thankfully, we finally got Stephanie on this freaking show, by the way, because remember, everybody was like, when the hell, where's Stephanie? Where's Stephanie? I don't think they ever really explained that, by the way. They had said like, oh, she was injured. She had a little injury. And then Stephanie came out and said, no, that's not true. I wasn't injured. So I'm not even sure like what to think of that or what the hell even happened there. But whatever, as long as we still matched, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I would love to see either Stephanie wrestle today or Stephanie cut a promo today. We got to get something from her because he's going into a massive match. It would be awesome if her and Io had like an in-ring confrontation. I don't know if they'll actually do it, but it would be freaking awesome if they did, though. So we'll see if they go about that. By the way, Mictaru, thank you so much for this awesome super chat. He says, holy shit, I almost forgot about the 7 p.m. EST Raw, and I'm here now. What's up, DWO peeps and queen? Hope you're having a wonderful week, and I can't wait for what Raw has for CM Punk and AJ Lee tonight. Love you, Denise, and let the DWO party get started. Yo, Mictaru. Guys, can you please send in like some celebratory emojis in the chat to like start getting this party started up in here, because that was very nice of Mictaru to send in this very generous super chat at the top of this stream, at the top of this very busy week. So thank you so much, Mictaru, for getting the party started just like this. And yeah, I'm glad you made it. I made sure to like tweet out a reminder. I tweeted out a reminder 2 hours ago so that people knew, like, hey, reminder, Raw's on early today, because I know it's very easy to forget. I would have forgotten. The only reason I didn't forget was because I wrote it down, and I told myself, do not forget or else you're screwed, or else people are going to be like, where the F is Denise at? Did she fall off the face of the earth? So I'm trying to make sure that, obviously, you know, people remembered for those that didn't, because I know it's not that easy to remember. At least I don't think it is, because we're so used to Monday Night Raw always starting at a certain time. So it's very weird whenever we get any sort of time change. But Mictaru, thank you so much for your extreme generosity, and I'm sending you some good karma for the rest of your week. Also, Mictaru gifted 5 DWO memberships. That is 20 memberships in under 10 minutes is crazy. Mictaru, thank you so much for adding to the list and spreading the joy. You're always spreading the joy on here. So thank you so much, Mictaru. Let me give some shout outs to see who's in here, by the way, that I haven't shouted out. Thank you so much to Drew Aldrich Boyer, who's here. He says, love the pigtails. Thank you. I was going to do buns, but then I was like, wait, I don't want to accidentally look like Princess Leia. So I decided to go with the pigtails. I was going to do a ponytail today, but then I did a ponytail like 3 times last week. So I was like, damn. And the only reason I did pigtails was because I was too lazy, guys. I was too lazy to do my hair today. So I said, fuck it. I'm throwing it up in pigtails. Thank you, Drew. We also got Aaron Teagle. What's up, Aaron? We also got Alan. Hey, Alan, good to have you on. We got Jordy Griffin, Miss WWE Girl 2, another regular here on the stream. We got Dill the Pickle in the building. Shout out to Ahmad Ali Alassane. Thank you for joining the stream. We also got Eric Diaz showing some love in here. Hey, Fallen, good to have you back on, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let's see. Who else do we got in here? We got Liam Hughes. We got Charles Credle, Clown, 13420. We got Darren G, Terrell Diggs, Tanisha Hicks. So many regulars up in here. Nice to see everybody. We got Ahen in the building. D. Martin Fifth. We got M. Durant, Melissa Cabello. Oh, and hey, the action's starting. I thought I was gonna have more time. Usually Monday Night Raw gets off to a little bit of they usually do like a lot more before we get into the action. So
If you don't want to talk to me, then you can talk to your banker, and he'll let you know whether some serious business from your paycheck. Understand? Calm down. Come on, hey, break it up, all right? Let's go.
Okay, so friendly reminder that like last week Jey Uso took out LA Knight. So obviously LA Knight was like freaking pissed about it. So he like confronted Jey and Jimmy right now. Well, mainly Jey, because Jimmy is kind of like trying to he's trying to keep everything calm, cool, and steady, but it's not working so far.
Thrilled you're with us here in Springfield, Mass. The Fanfield Mass Mutual Center.
Dude, 25 memberships. Spike, thank you so much. Damn, Lutska gifted 5 DWO memberships.
One considered
we got
the
30 memberships
of all time, who built his college
we got 30
career
memberships gifted in like 11 minutes of the stream. Yeah, that's officially a record breaker right there, man. Dan, thank you so much. Spike Hunter, McTaru, Steve OJ, Mr. Grimley. Jesus, I'm just so happy. Thank you guys so much. Daniel Mullenix, DWO member for 5 months, by the way, says enjoying this watch along. Thank you, and it just got started. Nothing's even happened just yet, so here we go. We got whatchamacallit, John Cena out here the last time in Springfield, by the way. The last time in Springfield is crazy. But I think John Cena still has like 2 more Raws, I believe. I'm not even sure how many more Raws he has left. Dude, Frank just gifted 5 DWO memberships, and so did Dawn, aka Smiley Girl. Oh crap, you guys are making me do math. Hold on. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Excuse me. We had 45 gifted memberships. If any of you got a membership, by the way, please let us know in the chat if you were able to get a membership. YouTube does it randomly, so I don't know who gets them, but if you were lucky enough to get one, hell freaking yeah, man. 45 gifted memberships in 13 minutes. In 13 minutes today. Yo!
All time is all smiles tonight in
Oh my gosh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I'm gonna have to turn the AC on. By the way, Ahren is right, by the way. He says Raw looks packed. Oh yeah. I mean, this is definitely a show to buy tickets to. Where, you know, every show that has John Cena for the last time, I think for the most part is going to do like great numbers. We got Frank here who says Lil Man was like, damn, 45 and he didn't get one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how YouTube decides this stuff. Honestly, I really don't. I wish I did. I've even asked. You know, I've asked and they don't have an answer. So I really don't know how how they decide all that stuff. Thank you, Frank.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the greatest of
Sask Riders who says the DWO is blowing up quicker than the NWO in its prime. We actually have more members, by the way, of the DWO than there were members of the NWO. Do you have any idea how hard that is to top? Because everybody was in the NWO. Yes, McTaru, it's definitely randomized for sure. Like, I know people that aren't even on the stream that'll get a membership and then they'll come on, they'll be like, hey, I got a membership. Thank you so much. And I'm like, yo, hey. So it's very, very cool. Very, very cool. We got Eric Diaz here who says 6 left. I know, guys. Like, that's it. We're rounding down towards the very end. Dave Jordan gifted 5 DWO membership.
I get to come back to Monday Night
I think
Raw,
that's
and
50.
I get to do so in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I'll give you some more love as soon as John's not talking.
Springfield, a lot of energy in Springfield. I see a lot of young fans out there tonight. Some of these young fans may not know this.
Damn, John Cena about to school them?
Years playing football up the street over at Springfield College.
They're like, yeah, shout out over here.
Okay, truth be told, I see a lot of old fans confused. The reason you might not know that is because I was an offensive lineman. Quick job description: you never get your name in the paper. You show up and get your ass kicked, and then you get to come back the next day and pleasantly ask for them to kick your ass again. Springfield College prepared me for life in the WWE.
That's cool. I'm glad that he mentioned that, because now there feels like there's more of a connection between like him and this crowd.
I got some teammates in the house tonight. We've been friends for over 30 years.
There's a lot of good signs in the crowd today, too.
My family is here tonight.
I'm seeing a lot of John Cena signs, of course, as should be.
I got a niece. She couldn't make it because it's her birthday. Ashlyn, happy birthday. I know we're going to see you this week. I hope you're watching.
Aw, that's so
wishes you happy
cool.
birthday, too.
Damn, imagine being John Cena's relative getting a whole public birthday
stage
shout
because
out.
they got people as far as the eye can see. And boy, I got to tell you, I need this tonight. I really do need this. And Alicia, I want to thank you for that introduction. Doesn't you do a great job?
Shout out to Alicia.
I started that introduction with one thing, and then I held on to it because it's evolved into something else. It's evolved into a chance for you to show the world your energy and what you are.
Think we get a John Cena match today?
To share a
I hope we do.
And I think that is really special.
I'm like kind of waiting for someone to come out and be like, I challenge you, John.
Because, I got a pretty tall hill to climb. There are some words you
Imagine
said
it's
in that
Dominic
introduction that really
Mysterio.
mean a lot to me.
I'd be
That's when
so
you said the
excited.
words, the last real champion.
But I don't know. I feel like I'm getting my hopes up if I'm expecting a John Cena match.
And this Saturday at WrestlePalooza.
Oh, Frank
Brock
says he has his
Lesnar
knee
once
pads
again,
on. I didn't even
the
notice.
last real champion.
Does he? I literally did not even look. Oh, I
Brock
see.
Lesnar is very
Doesn't he always wear
intimidating.
them? I feel like he always wears them.
Brock
Or
Lesnar,
maybe I
no
just
doubt,
never
is
paid attention to
controversial.
his knees before. I don't think I've
Brock
ever
Lesnar
paid
is
attention
damn
to his
near
knees.
invincible.
I'm literally thinking about it right now. Don says, doesn't he always have knee pads on? That's what I thought too.
Netflix, they're saying
Then,
talk to
it's-
Lesnar. So continue saying that. Because tonight we're going to talk to him.
Wait, talk to who,
Lesnar,
Brock?
upon making his return to the WWE, as he has done so many times before, makes a target out of me, attacks me, and challenges me to a match. I have had matches with Brock Lesnar before. They are some of the toughest challenges.
Cobra
I
said
have
Cena
ever
wears
faced.
knee pads in the shower.
So when Brock Lesnar comes back, knocks me out, and challenges me to a match, why the hell do I not say no? Why don't I just say... Hold on. So if I say no, I can keep my health. you know, maybe I can go backstage. I can lean into some backstage politics and be like, hey guys, I've been here for like 23 years. You kind of owe me a favor.
I mean, if anybody has pool, John definitely has pool.
All this is Brock Lesnar, right? I mean, some would say saying no is smart. I only got 6 appearances left.
Damn, that's sad, guys. Only 6.
Hey, whoa,
I think it just hit everybody in the room hearing 6.
Saying no is easy.
See, I told you, it just hit everybody in the room all at once. Everyone heard the 6 and they were like, damn. Damn, 6, really? Damn.
That right there is why I say yes.
We got Caleb here who says 6 teary-eyed face.
Because
I'm with you.
I am the last real champion.
Okay, like what if Dominic Mysterio comes out and he's like, I got 2 belts.
I have never fought one battle back there. I fight them all here in front of the most important audience in the world. Everybody in this building tonight.
I don't know. I'm hoping for it, guys. I'm hoping for it.
To me, the last real champion is not about wearing a belt. It is not about being in the
You
main
see,
event.
like,
It's not about
there's
being
a
the face
perfect
of the
opening right
The
there.
last real champion leaves this place better than they found it. The last real champion never takes their ball and goes home. And the last real champion every single day, to the best of their ability, operates with hustle, loyalty, and respect. And whether you first, last, in the middle, or in the crowd, you understand that this is a chance to make magic, so you give all that you have.
Damn, this is a good chance for him to come out and be like, hey, I got 2 belts, blah, 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 talk some shit.
Lesnar? Yes, I am. Could I fail? Yes, I could. Will I back down? Will I give up? Hell no! We will take the fight to the beast because that is what we do. Listen to the energy, Brock, this Saturday at WrestlePalooza in a history-making event broadcast for the first time on ESPN. The Beast squares off against the last real champion.
Cue someone's music, come on.
It is a
No.
final showdown
I'm like, not
of
yet.
2 generational titans. Brock, I don't give a damn how many suplexes are in your city. I founded Suplex City and taken your best shot for over 20 years, and I'm still standing. Just like that guy's sign says, my jorts are stronger than your jeans. And Saturday, I'm ready for
That's
war,
good.
baby.
That's
You
good.
want
Considering
some?
Brock's
Go
pants
get
ripped.
some.
Aw,
We
guys.
will take the fight
I
to
didn't
the
want
beast.
just a
He
promo.
tells his crowd.
No,
Glory
I
11
wanted a match.
years ago was the last time they
The
met.
whole time
Now it's
I
right
was
around the
waiting to
corner.
see
Gonna
if
run
we
it
had
back
any
one last
indication
time in
that there was going to
Indianapolis.
be a
The
match
last
happening.
real champion.
Like, to
One-on-one
me, I
with
feel
the
like,
Beast
okay, him
incarnate.
calling out
It's
Brock
all
and saying
going
he's going to
down
be
Saturday.
Brock.
It's on the
Whoop-de-doo,
enhanced
guys.
ESPN app
Whoop-de-doo.
globally right here
I
on
wanted a
Netflix
match.
Saturday.
I wanted a match. I felt like there was such a cool opportunity to take right there, but they didn't take it, guys. They didn't take it.
Fine, we're standing.
See, like, to me, that's just too much energy to cost us one whole day of John Cena.
Make it make sense. I'll make it make sense. The only thing, I don't care what he's doing at WrestlePalooza. I do not care about that. What I care about is this man wanted to put his hands on me. Little spear while I'm not looking at
That was the receipt, LA.
I'll do it again. I'll take every receipt
I'll
on
do
the
it again.
Okay,
Gentlemen.
Do I need to remind you, WrestlePalooza is this weekend, and it has become one of the biggest events of our calendar year, which means I cannot have this week going off the rails because of you two. So tell me, please, how are we going to keep the peace tonight?
I tell you what, good for you having your WrestlePalooza match.
I don't really care about that. What I care about, same thing I cared about last week, was I want a piece of Braun. I want a piece of Bronson. If you can give me that, then I can let this be for just a moment.
Braun and Bronson.
Yeah, fine, but you're not doing it by yourself. Who's your partner?
They're gonna do a can they
Me.
coexist?
You want me to pick? I got just the person. Jimmy Uso.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's my brother, Ruth. But
Nah.
yeah.
Not him
Whether
fighting
he is
for
your
his
brother
brother.
or peace, we'll make that happen tonight. Yeah.
That's my brother.
even
Reminded
look
me
that
of a little kid.
And Jimmy don't even like him. I think we need.
Jimmy don't even like him. It reminds me of like, no, he can't play with this. This is my toy. Okay, here we go. This is the match that I was looking forward to, everybody. Lyra and Roxanne, so this should be good. But let me see what everyone here is saying, by the way. We got Infamous Raider Loco who said, oh, I already read this one. My apologies. I didn't just thinking Dave, by the way. Thank you so much, Dave, for joining the list. Don, Frank, Daniel, Dan, Spike Hunter, McTaru, Steve OJ, and Mr. Grimley for gifting those DWO memberships. It's very, very cool of you as well. All right, so you know what? In a way, I'm glad that they didn't do like a Can They Coexist with Jay and LA Knight, because I honestly thought that was the direction that they were going to go in with that. But yeah, thankfully they didn't go about it that direction. We got Sheldon Jackson who says, I want to see John Cena as IC champ to complete the Grand Slam before he leaves. That must happen. I also gifted a membership before you went live. Sheldon! So then my count is wrong? Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me scroll up here.
Known as the Judgment Day.
Hold
Last
on.
week coming up short.
Sheldon, I just found it.
Tonight,
Oh my gosh, Sheldon,
Roxanne
so much.
Perez.
Sheldon, you're the best,
What
man.
could be a technical classic, Joe. Yeah, good matchup.
I think I'm at 51 now, then. Sorry, it shouldn't take me that long to count, but it does. I'm like, it shouldn't take me that long to count. My apologies. But Sheldon, look, dude, like, I honestly was really hoping that right now they decided to go with like Dominic and John Cena for like one night, just get it out there. I felt like there was a really strong opening with John Cena saying I was the last real champion, blah, blah, blah. I did it through hustle, loyalty, and respect. And then for Dominic to come out and be like, yeah, so what? Who the hell cares? I'm the one with 2 titles, and, you know, talk his shit. And for that to lead to a match, I was hoping for that. I worked myself into thinking that was going to happen, and then it didn't. I was a little bummed out about that, but because I think like one of the things I've been wanting, especially for these, because we know John Cena's last few dates, there's only like 2 more Raws, I think, and then everything else is like PLEs, right? So I wanted to maybe use these Raws as a chance to get some matches that we weren't expecting, sort of thrown out of the way, you know, and sadly we just couldn't get that. So I did see a good opening there. They just didn't take it. Dang it. Thank you, Sheldon. We also got D Martin 5th. Hey Martin, how are you, man? Thank you for tuning into the Raw Watch Along. He says, what's up, DWO? Just a friendly reminder, I got this notice on my Facebook timeline and want to extend an invite to you, Denise, and your co-host, and the DWO will send you in a second super chat. Okay, thank you, D Martin. I'm not sure exactly what the invite is, but I will definitely welcome the invite for sure. Thank you so much, D Martin 5th, for sending in this super chat, and I hope you're doing all right.
If you ask Roxanne Perez, she's exactly where she's meant
Oh man, that's I'm looking forward to this match. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Hey, what's up, Henry Kiernan? We got Henry in the building. We got Dizza Scraps who says Roxanne, heart emoji, heart emoji, heart emoji. Roxanne's been like living her best life, especially after AJ Lee made her return. I feel like she's just having the best freaking time. All right, let's see who else we got in here. We got Darkwing 19. We got Bill W from New York in here. Shout out to Natasha who says she wants Bailey. Yeah, I want Bailey too. I love Bailey. Let's see who else we got in here. We got Race Pierce. We got let's see. Tanashan, thank you so much for tuning into the stream as well. We also got the Sniper. We got Eric Diaz. We got V-Pool in here. Shout out to Davion Washington. Fun fact of the night, John Cena is vying for his 100th PLE victory on Saturday at WrestlePalooza. Second all-time after The Undertaker 107. Oh, yeah, that's right. They updated. They told us about that a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Davion. We also got, who else do we got in here? And we got Miami Scorp. Good to have you on. He says, hey, Denise, I hope the match between Lyra and Roxanne is good. Both are great in the ring. Yeah, I'm with you, man. That's why I'm looking forward to this match. We also got Melissa Cabello. We got the sniper in here. He says this match should be good. Hope for no shenanigans. Yeah, I kind of just want like a straightforward, good old-fashioned women's wrestling match. We also got Raphael and Smith in here. Mike Cepeda. We got Ryan Soley. Good to have you, Ryan. Thank you for tuning in to the stream today.
Milwaukee, now here in Springfield, Mass.
All right, here we go. The match is starting.
Roxanne. Corey, prior to what we saw,
oh no, Grant says like clockwork, another Roxanne entrance during commercials.
There was a consistent and steady beating to the lower back of Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, we've noticed.
All right, here we go. Two girls that have history over on the NXT side, by the way. They're not strangers to each other in the ring. They have wrestled each other before.
That served as the exclamation point for
Rodriguez. And both former NXT Women's Champions as well.
Tie-up, pinning one another. Fantastic technical expertise on display in the early moments.
That was the first thing you said to me.
Both looking to make a name for themselves in this business. Okay, I don't know why. I'm just looking for like every similarity possible.
Right against the face, showing
nah, but for reals, when you talk about two of the girls that are newest on the roster that can work very well, you're looking at two of the finest right there with Lyra and Roxy.
Worry about hurting the back. But the limitations it can have to your own offense.
Absolutely. Anytime you suffer damage to your core, whether it be your rib cage or your lower back,
like if we were to see a 60-minute match between anybody, I would love to see that. God, you know what'd be really great too? To see them in a triple threat with EO.
Technical ability.
Or them in a triple threat with Stephanie. Ooh, that would be good too, honestly.
We were just talking about it, and you did see a moment ago as Lyra.
These are the wrestling girls.
Baseball slides, and now the roll up and a pinning combination and an arching bridge from Lyra.
We got Jen here who says Roxanne's been getting a lot of action lately, as she should, honestly. I know people still want her to get some more W's. I hope she does. But Roxanne's not one to leave off the card. At least I don't think so. I think Roxanne is somebody you should always have on your show. She's the prodigy for a reason.
Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch's.
She tricked her. She tricked her. Yes, that was good.
Kick right to the
Lyra was like, where is she at? Where's Roxanne?
Absolutely. And you had to expect that when you're dealing with someone like Roxanne Perez, a student of the game, someone who studies her opponents night after night, but great leg sweep.
Also, shout out to Lupita Rodriguez. We got Cody Evans. What is up? Hey, we got Mike Kowinski. Yes, I will be doing an NXT Homecoming watch along tomorrow since it seems like a pretty big show. I will be doing a watch along for sure. Hey, shout out to King Michael Gang. We also got Jonathan in the building. Kevin Simpson.
Raquel. She got caught red-handed.
Raquel Rodriguez just tripped her up.
Oh, Raquel's getting kicked out. Sorry, Raquel.
Ejected. She tripped her up when she was running the ropes right there.
Do not ruin this match, please.
Roxanne's got a roll-up, but the referee was distracted. And it's
like, let these girls go. Let these girls have a nice, like, little,
backfired in that
I don't know, 10 to 15-minute little matchup here.
Was still busy paying attention to Raquel.
Raquel Rodriguez thought she was helping out Roxanne Perez.
Also, hey, shout out to Joe. Joe, thank you for tuning into the stream.
Lyra!
Also, hey, what's up, Chris Robinson? Hey.
Valkyria fighting through the pain, looking to maintain her advantage.
That force and velocity. Look at her even trying to take that step up back to the apron.
Oh, no, guys. I just saw what everyone was saying in the chat, by the way.
Oh, the back of her head.
Thank you for letting me know, by the way, too. Where'd you go? I just saw King Xbox 2. Thank you for letting me know about this. I just saw Ava posted on Twitter saying that after her WWE Women's Championship match on SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton is not medically cleared to compete at Homecoming. As a result, former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria will be taking her place in the 6-woman tag team match against Fatal Influence. Oh, I love Lyra, but it's also a bummer not to have Tiffany Stratton, because that was going to be like an all-star lineup right there with her and Rhea and Roxanne. So it looks like Lyra, sorry, not Roxanne, Rhea and
It's a
Stephanie,
testament to
my
the skill
apologies.
level of Roxanne Perez, who is
so
now targeting the back
Lyra
specifically.
going in
This
there
is
is
an
cool,
agonizing situation.
But I'm pretty
for
sure it's still going to
Valkyria.
be a bummer
But
for
one
some.
tiny
Thank you,
opening
King
is all
Xbox,
you need
for
to give
letting me
Roxanne,
know.
and she
Ava
will
tweeted that out
capitalize.
about like
Covered
40
here by
minutes ago, and I
Perez.
literally
Hooks
just
away.
saw it.
Oh, and reaching out for that rope is Lyra.
Now this is going to allow Roxanne to settle into a bit
SES
of a
says we
slower
must
pace,
acknowledge the tiny
utilize her
chief,
technical
Roxanne
abilities,
Perez.
and pick apart the lower back of an injured
Tiny
Lyra Valkyria.
chief.
It's always
Yo, somebody liven up this crowd,
it's always
Springfield.
impressive to me how
Y'all are
calm
watching
in the
some
heat of battle
graps
Roxanne
here.
Perez has the ability to remain, particularly for such a young superstar. There's still so much for her to accomplish in this game, but she's already accomplished so much for such a young age.
And does that speak to what you said?
By the way,
earlier
Ryan
about
Sully
her
says,
being
"Hey
that
Denise, did you
much
see? Oh my gosh,
as a
Ryan, I just saw
teenager?
your super chat. My apologies." He says, "Hey
Again,
Denise, did you see that
time
Tiffany isn't
and
cleared for NXT
again,
Homecoming
putting
tomorrow?
a
So
bullseye
Lyra
on
is
that
replacing
back.
her.
Absolutely.
Keep
And
up the great
they go all
work,
the way back to
DWO
her
for life.
place
Thank you so
training
much,
under
Ryan, for
Hall of
also
Famer
letting me
Booker
know.
T.
I'm actually
Booker
kind
T
of
is one of
bummed
the best
about
teachers
this.
in the game. Roxanne is his
Seeing
star
them
pupil.
all
He will tell you that
together,
proudly. Look at this
Tiffany,
double
Rhea,
jump
and
moonsault
Steph,
across
like they
the
just
back
looks
of
like
Lyra.
just
Lands
so
it
cool
well. And
together.
look at
Like
that smile as she
freaking
hooks the leg and goes into the
Powerpuff
cover.
Girls times
But able to
20,
kick out and get that
times
shoulder up
100
and fly.
actually. It felt like
A
just an
smile
all-star
like that from your
lineup. So the
opponent
fact
can
that
really
Tiffany is
dishearten a
unfortunately
competitor.
not
If
able
you're
to
Lyra
work
Valkyria
that
and you look
match
up
is
and
a
see
bummer.
Roxanne grinning from ear to ear
But
like a
again, Lyra's
Cheshire
gonna be
cat,
fun. She'll
it
be
can do
good.
more
I
internal
think Lyra's
damage,
gonna
more
be good in the
psychological
match.
damage
She
than any
just
sort of
doesn't have
offense.
that popularity yet that like Tiffany Stratton has. But she'll get there eventually.
trying to
But
muscle
it
up
is a bummer
Valkyria.
though.
And
But
she
on
muscled her up. But now
SmackDown though,
position,
Tiffany
boom.
Stratton
It's
and
Valkyria who
Jade,
counters
they
in the
killed it,
backdrop.
man. Like they had a
And
fantastic
she
match.
has
We
a
were out
moment
here
of
hanging out
opportunity.
watching that, and it was so good.
You can see the
Thank you
agony
so
on the
much, Ryan
face
Soley, for letting me know
of
as well,
Lyra
and for also sending
Valkyria
in this
doing
super
her
chat.
best
Hopefully
to
you're doing
valiantly
well.
fight
Thank you
through
for
the
always
pain
tuning into the
to stay
streams.
in this contest. This may be the opening Lyra was looking for. Boom!
Crowd rallying behind Valkyria. And a spinning kick.
Nice.
Now her
Okay, now she's
striking
starting to
sequence.
like.
Joe, you mentioned the beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Floats through, does Valkyria. Fisherman suplex, perhaps? No.
Nope, she couldn't. Wait. Oh, we're back from commercial break. No.
Interesting
Oh,
sequence
my little
this
clock
moment
today.
Look at this
No.
massive crowd here at the Mass Mutual Center here in Springfield, Mass. As Lyra Valkyria.
I don't have the little clock
rallying
today
back
that
against
tells me when we're on
Roxanne
commercials
Perez.
or how long we have for
Combination.
commercials.
And then turning it
I
around,
love
powering
my
is
little
Perez.
clock.
But her back,
No.
the costly injury to the back as she was going for Nightwing, but could not put her in position.
Oh, inverted gut wrench, sit-out powerbomb.
And the sit-out powerbomb, shoulders down, and somehow Roxanne.
By the way,
survived.
D. Martin Fifth with a
kudos to
follow-up
Lyra
on his initial
Valkyria
super
for
chat.
fighting
Thank
through
you,
the
D.
pain.
Martin. He
As
says,
we take another look at
invitation,
this gut
Squared
wrench
Circle
powerbomb
Expo,
from
Indianapolis
Valkyria
will
that
take place
nearly
on
ended
March
this
27th through
a few
28th,
moments
2026
before.
at the Wyndham
Lyra was
Indianapolis
attempting to
West.
string together
That's
some
the
offense,
invite
2
I
or 3
will be
moves in
attending.
sequence,
D.
but her
Martin,
back
thank you
just
for letting
would
me
not
know
hold
about
up.
this.
It was a
To be
week
honest,
ago
I've
when
been wanting to
Raquel
go to the Squared
Rodriguez
Circle
addressed that they
Expo,
did so
but I
much
never
damage to
got the
back.
chance
And
to
so
go.
all the lingering pain and the offensive
And I
attack
hadn't
from
even
Perez
looked to
is now
see
showing up and
what
making
was
even more of an
like
impact.
what the dates were for 2026. But
Prodigy Roxanne
if
Perez
there's
rolling
nothing
underneath the
else
bottom rope,
going on
just
during that
preventing
time,
Lyra
I
from
probably
executing
will
whatever she was
try to
planning
make
on
it out
ropes.
there. Especially because I've been wanting to go. It's been kind of on the
Roxanne.
list. There are so many conventions that take place throughout the entire year, and I've been seeing like which ones are ones to actually go to and which ones are, you know, missable. Squared Circle Expo looks really freaking cool. I don't think that one is missable, and I've been missing it. So thank you for reminding me, and hopefully I don't forget. I'm gonna try to remember all of this when I'm planning my next year stuff.
Right to the
Thank you, D. Martin Fifth.
That might do it, Joe.
It could.
Sending
Those
you some
knees
good vibes,
driving
bro.
Down. She hooks the leg to put her away, and Lyra digging.
We also got
deep
Mr.
again.
GRK Chef 13 who says, like to see a hardcore match between them. Yeah, between Roxanne and
Pinching in a
Lyra.
crossface
I
almost
think they could.
immediately, and Lyra now being
I think they could
forced to
definitely
inch her way
pull it
toward the
off.
bottom rope. But look at Perez. What a
Look
brilliant
at
I mean,
this.
counter.
we've seen Lyra in that
she's got her up in position.
that street fight that she had
Can
with
she
Becky
do it?
Lynch.
There it is.
Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, shit.
Victory.
Oh,
Here is your winner,
that kind of went by a little faster than I thought.
Kyrie.
She gathered
I
the
also
strength to
wasn't
hit the
sure
Nightwing, and you can see
who
how
they were
effective
going to
that
have
is.
go over
One
in
of the
this
many
one.
reasons why Lyra Valkyria is rapidly gaining popularity amongst the WWE Universe. Performances like this. It was gutsy, it was gritty, it was ugly.
Yeah,
at
this
times,
match
but Lyra
fine.
did what she needed
I just
to
don't
do
feel that
to
the
finish
crowd
the
was
job.
as into it. And I also feel like it needed more time for them to like really go.
Rodriguez, who was ejected
Oh, there's
earlier
Raquel.
on the
Okay,
attack.
she's attacking Lyra.
Rodriguez now looking to retrieve her own pound of flesh from the Irish.
Okay,
superstar.
I kind of
Big
like this
move.
post-match attack because now it feels like, okay,
Years ago, she defeated her
there's
earlier
still a lot
tonight,
more
and
to
tripped
happen
her up
here.
and was
That can
sent
happen
out.
here between
And now
these
Raquel
girls.
looks at her Judgment
Plus,
Day
Lyra's
partner
sort
and
of
says,
been,
get on the attack.
for the
Judgment
most
Day
part,
doesn't
she's been
forget,
sort of
they sure
waiting
as
around
hell
to see what's going on with
don't
Bailey. So she
forgive.
hasn't really been doing anything in the last like
And this is just
2-3 weeks or
unfortunate
so.
for Valkyria.
But she's just been like, what's going on with Bailey?
Wait,
Oh, and speaking of
watch
which,
out.
there she is,
Bailey's
Bailey.
here.
Bailey is back.
Bailey, we haven't seen her
Bailey making
actually
a
out
beeline
in the
for the
ring since she's been
Judgment Day.
doing those like
Bailey
crazy
is
gal
back,
promos.
And she's toe to toe.
So she's still helping Lyra. Okay.
Belly to back
I really wasn't
suplex.
sure.
Bailey
Oh,
was
I
on a
also
roll,
love that she's wearing an
but
AJ
is
Lee
shut down
shirt.
by Raquel.
Bailey's wearing an AJ Lee shirt.
Countered into a stunner of sorts.
Counter.
But also,
Look at
yeah, I
this,
wasn't
a
sure what the
Lyra
situation
Bailey.
was
The
between
Lyra
Bailey and
Bailey.
Lyra anymore. Seems like Lyra still kind of
Bailey's
cared
been
about
in the
her.
midst of some emotional turmoil recently. She is back.
Okay, so this should definitely
We have
lead
listened
to a tag
Bailey
match
each
next
every
week.
with the internal struggles of Bailey.
Belly.
But now, what's going on with Bailey and Lyra? And is she like babyface? Whoa,
At the right
still?
place at the
I
right
wasn't
time
sure
to
we were
make
going to
a
see a
return.
shift in that. Lyra looks confused as she should be. I'd kind of be a little confused too. I am
The
confused.
relationship between these two has been tumultuous recently. It'd be an understatement.
Okay, now it looks like Bailey is kind of
That internal struggle and conflict.
wait, what?
Oh, we're hugging again.
Okay. Did she think I like how she's so nice to them, but yet she's always obviously fighting with Michael Cole. Okay.
Oh, she's talking to Alicia too. Why
Look.
not? Hug it out.
I feel like the guys in this corner were like, hey, what about me? Do I get a hug? Is she looking at me? Do I get a hug from Bailey?
You didn't know which way she was going to go. As you see, Lyra's reaction, completely confused.
That's
but
so.
Bailey's
Oh,
hugging
look at that man.
So what in the hell just happened?
I have no idea.
Girl,
I'll tell you what, it
that's
felt
so
pretty good.
funny. All those people getting their money's worth. That guy, please, Bailey, come on, me, Bailey.
Everybody's
No.
getting a hug.
I would have been
Bailey
like,
is
Bailey, come hug me, Bailey.
It's a Bailey slapper.
I don't know. Either she's like uber happy,
Come on.
or she's about to have another crash out. Wait.
Is now official this Saturday. WrestlePalooza.
Oh, they're not going to do an actual contract signing. I think they already did it.
Women's World Champion. Congratulations.
Okay, well, that'll be a hell of a match.
Yes, I respect you. May the best women win. Stephanie, I respect you too, but I will win.
She's so confident.
Saturday we do it.
She's so cocky. Up, Oscar girl. Oh my gosh, please, for the love of everything, book Stephanie and Oscar tonight.
Asuka, get out of my face.
Oh, you think you are so good?
By the way, that's very cool, the paint she has.
Tonight, you face Kyrie!
Okay, I'm good with that. I know Kyrie's a little surprised by that, but I'm okay with that. Say yes, Kyrie.
Fierce. Hazlo oficial.
In serio?
Yes.
Hey, a little
All right,
fetish
have it
there
your
from
way.
Pierce.
Tonight, Stephanie Vaquera versus Kyrie Sane. It is
Yes. Okay. Okay, good. I I told you, I'm like, we need to see Stephanie wrestle, cut a promo, something ahead of WrestlePalooza. Like, something's got to happen. All right.
Man, whatever y'all got going on, you and my brother, I don't know what
I'm not
happened.
even here to talk about that.
Well, what you want?
What I've got going on right now, I got a little tag match set up. It's Braun Breaker, it's Bronson Reed, and it's me and a partner of my choosing. Now, believe it or not, I chose you.
Man, I don't think that's the right play right here, brother.
But look, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I got a
Trying
lot
to
of
make
reasons
Jay
not to
jealous.
trust anybody in your family, but after last week, you proved yourself to me, and you didn't try and screw me like your brother did.
Chill out on that. Man, you put me in a rough spot here. All right? Tonight, I know you need to get yours with the vision. At WrestlePalooza, we're going to get ours. So tonight, you got to find somebody else. Oops.
Oh, damn. LA Knight got rejected. That's loyalty right there, though. I respect Jimmy for that.
All right, good.
I respect Jimmy for that. Loyalty. You stay loyal to those that are yours. Okay? Loyalty. Above all, is something that I definitely admire. Let me catch up here what everyone's saying. We got Let's Play. Dan, he says, with the way Bayley's been acting, how would you feel if they made her into a female version of the Fiend since they own the gimmick, or into a monster? I don't think that's like the vibes that I'm getting from her. Like, I do get a little bit more, cuckoo, cuckoo, but I don't think she's like the monster spooky type. So I don't think she would actually fit into the group, Dan. Thank you so much for asking, though. We got Nell D here who says Lyra is surprisingly strong for her size. Lyra, Lyra's I'm trying to think how tall Lyra is. Because the last time I spoke with her, she had her Becky stompers. And then I had my, fuck, I don't even remember what shoes I was wearing that day. Oh, I had big giant platforms that day too. So she was still taller than me by like a couple inches. But without the Becky stompers and without my platforms, I'm not really sure. She's not as tiny as Roxanne, though. She's just a little bit taller, for sure.
Mexican Destroyer fan.
Thank you, Naldi. Mike Parker Collect says, unfortunately, this match in a bad spot following the hot Cena promo. The match deserves better placement on the card. Well, also, I mean, there was no real story between Lyra and Roxanne. And some people, like, they still need the story. Like, I looked at that match and I was like, yo, these two girls are going to go to town. But again, it just didn't. I think they kind of kept some of it. They held back on some of it, so that if they run it back again, then we can see them go, full throttle with that matchup. But yeah, I did kind of feel like they held back a little bit there. I don't think that match was necessarily meant to like blow anybody away. It was more so the aftermath that was what people were going to be talking about. Thank you, Mike.
Ultimately, coming up short.
15,000 signatures right here to ban the Mexican Destroyer. And what has Adam Pearce done about it? Nothing. 3 staples in my head because of the Mexican Destroyer Saturday night. And what has Adam Pearce done about it? Nothing. Nothing, Woods. Last Thursday at 11:30 a.m., I had open head surgery.
What?
Penta and his Mexican
Oh,
Destroyer.
wait, I think I did see that. He posted that on Twitter.
I got on an airplane, flew across the country to come support my best friend Kofi Kingston tonight because I am a survivor.
I can't decide how I feel, by the way, about the New Day and Grayson Waller.
That I'm the home state boy. Granted, the part of the
Let me know in the chat. Are you guys fans? Are you on the fence?
I was involved in a very grueling tag team championship match.
Yoshida Viper says Denise the New Day heel turn downfall has to be studied. I'm kind of with you, honestly.
The bald head tyrant.
Kevin Simpson says he doesn't like it. Cody loves it. Thank you, Mike, for the nice comment. Infamous DJ One says Grayson is a good mouthpiece for the New Day.
I am a survivor. And you all should be thankful for me. You should thank God for me. You should take your purple prickles get down on your knees, raise your hands to the sky, and thank God for the new day.
Yeah, it needs like hit or miss. There are some weeks where like I'll laugh at some of the nonsense that they do, and then there are some weeks where I'm just like, wow, this is
Remember, we're only 5
kind of
days
boring,
away
you know?
from
So
WrestlePalooza.
I don't know. I
John
feel like it's a
Cena,
hit
Brock
or
Lesnar,
miss
and
on
this
how I
loaded
feel
card,
about
and it all gets
the New
underway
Day right
at
now,
5 p.m. Eastern
and the
with
New Day with
Countdown Show.
Grayson Waller.
WrestlePalooza is 7 Eastern. 4 p.m.
All right,
Pacific,
we got
and
Yes
then the
Boy here. What's up,
post-show
Yes Boy? He says,
immediately
could you
following the
walk
main
on your
event
treadmill
with
for
the
3
analysis,
miles for 2
reaction,
hours?
and
Yeah, for
live
sure.
interviews
That's easy,
on set.
but not on here on the
Globally, you
stream,
can watch
though.
on Netflix
I
in
would
the
not
States.
do a live
Get the
stream
new
where I'm
enhanced
on the
ESPN
treadmill
app, the
because you have to,
USA for
one, like,
WrestlePalooza.
walk and talk. It's just like
Not
a
to
lot more
undercut the importance of
energy.
WrestlePalooza, but I just learned that
You
our
got Frank
cameraman's
here who
actually
says,
electrical.
okay,
He can
okay,
read
finish
and write.
stuffing my
He
face
just
for
signed-
dinner.
he
Like,
signed the
give my
petition to have
DW,
the man.
Now,
aka
this is
Tribal
what's
Pigtails,
amazing
Mr.
here. Grayson Waller's
Salcedo.
claiming there's
Hope you're doing an amazing, great week ahead. Frank, I hope you had a good dinner today. And I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you're having a good time. Yeah, I'm ready for the week, man. I'm ready for the week. A lot of you guys were here when we were watching Worlds Collide on Friday. Penta, for those of you who missed it, said he's going for the Mega Championship. So last week on Raw, he mentioned he wants to be Intercontinental Champion. Then on Friday's Worlds Collide, he says he wants to be Mega Champion. So who's somebody that has both of those titles? Well, my friends, that is Dominic Mysterio. So at some point, I'm expecting some more interactions between Dom and Penta.
Joe, I saw you trying your Penta walk earlier today.
Thank you, Frank. Hope you're having a good one, and it sounds like you are.
Still got a long way to go, though.
I'll do some more practice.
All right, let's see who we got in here. Hey, what's up? We got Lee, we got Andrew Pena-Jodas, we got M. Durred. Shout out to Zach Minger.
No doubt
Let's see. We also got Devil Nightmare Riley, who's also here. Thank you for tuning in. We also got Darius. We got Cody Evans. Who else do we have? Let me see. Hey, what's up, Cobra? Nice to have you on the stream as well. We also got KJ.
Pick up a massive W.
We got Tanishan here who says these guys are so funny. We also got Eden Drew who says I'm sure of it in regards to the New Day. We got Joe here who says I'm not a big fan of Grayson Waller being part of the New Day. Marshman says it's just a waste of time. Sick Boy says not a fan. Grayson's trying to find himself though. Yeah, he is. They've been trying to find a spot for Grayson for a while now. Like that's why they tried this whole bit with him and Austin Theory for such a long time. And now he's there with the New Day. So it seems like they're just trying to find what works best for him, which is fine. You know, it's a lot of trial and error sometimes. Sometimes some things just click right away. Sometimes some things just don't. We got Liam Hughes here who says not bad. Also, shout out to Hughes who just joined the stream. Hey, what's up, Harold Robinson?
Thursday morning to be exact.
Hey, what's up, Talking Mayhem?
Open head surgery, Joe. Do you understand what that entails?
Suggestion. He says John Cena, probably LA Knight's partner tonight. Talking Mayhem podcast. I really hope you're right, by the way, because I was saying how I wanted John Cena to have a match, because if not, it just feels like a total waste just to come out and just do a quick little promo. I mean, sure, it's great for the audience that's there live on TV, live in person, but for the TV audience, I would want something a little bit more. So I'm kind of with you. I would love this idea of John teaming up with LA Knight to have this matchup. Plus, we haven't seen too many John Cena tag team matches in this farewell tour. We had a few when he teamed with Logan Paul, but not very many. So that's definitely a possibility for sure. Thank you for sending this in, by the way. All right, so we're watching Penta versus Kofi.
I feel like that would lock up the
We got Riley here who says, Denise, I got a question. Have you ever played Super Smash Bros? I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't play any video games. I know I'm boring like that, bro. I just don't like video games that much. I'm so sorry. I'm the boring person who likes to play word games on her phone. I like
And
to
now
do word
Kofi in
games
prime
and
position off the
design
apron.
games.
Oh,
Although I
right
haven't
to
played
the
my
floor.
design game in a very
And
long
look at
time. I used to be
Woods. Are you
addicted to
kidding
that
me
game.
with this group?
I'm not anymore though. I shook that addiction. I haven't played that game in like over a year, maybe even 2 years. So sadly, I'm just not a gamer. Sorry, Riley. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Hey, what's up? JJ Castillo's in the building. JJ says, hey Denise, hope your Monday's going well. Oscar reminds me of a mom who interrupts her daughter's conversation and tries to start drama. Oh yeah, we know mothers like that. We've seen mothers like that can get a little cray cray. To me, Oscar is still that like rude AF coworker. I see her more as a coworker who you just can't stand, who's just all up on everybody's business. She's the annoying HR lady is the way that I see her. Or the I don't know, just those crazy work ladies.
Racks him back in.
Thank you, JJ. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're off to a good start for your week.
Taking things to the extreme. Penta, no stranger.
Ron Stollup says, I forgot Raw was on early. Ron. Yeah, they're basically wiping out Penta right now. Has this match even started? Like, is it even official yet?
We already talked about the surgery.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. I wasn't sure for a second.
More of a procedure than a full-on surgery, but yes.
Kevin Simpson says we all know a coworker like that. Mm-hmm.
Look at Kingston.
We got Jay Pierce says finally a Stephanie Belair match. Yeah, seriously.
Cover here by Kofi. General anesthesia is no joke.
We got Mike Parker collects here says, keeping it real, I care so little about the heel New Day that if this was Monday Night Wars, I'd be switching the channel to WCW Nitro. Don't blame you, honestly. I really do not blame you. It's not my favorite thing on the show. Kind of just the thing where I'm like, we'll see what we get out of it. Every now and then I'll get a chuckle out of it, but that's about the extent of that.
Appearance by the Whites.
Which is a bummer. You know, earlier someone was saying that the New Day's heel turn should be studied. And I agree, man. I agree. They dropped the ball, man, on something that was so hot. When it happened, oh my God, people were, oh my God, they were so obsessed with the New Day heel turn and how it turned on Big E. It was such a big moment, and then just the fallout was just not what people expected. The moments did not match everything else that came after. And all of the promos that were leading up to all of the backstage promos that led up to that moment were also incredible. But yeah, they just didn't know how to follow up on it at all. They really didn't. I even wish we would have seen a few more stuff with Big E. You know, obviously we weren't ever expecting him to wrestle or get in the ring, but they could have done some more stuff with Big E on the mic. It would have been great. But no, they just really didn't go about it like that. Thank you, Mike Parker.
Penta now looking to push the pace. This is his wheelhouse.
And this is what Penta does. He revs the engine and he gets going.
Bandera up into, oh my goodness.
The accuracy too. The speed, the power, the constant delivery by Penta. Corner handstand and right into the sternum of Kingston.
Matt Raikeel says, if Reg ever says you run from the grind, I'm staying live. Reg always says I'm running from the grind. I take one day off and Reg is like, you're running from the grind. Meanwhile, I got Darius here who says, could also be due to TV time, sadly. No, I think it's more of a creative thing. I just don't think they knew how to follow up.
Continental champion and the Triple A champion, and you
also thanks for tuning in, Darius.
Man, I mean that is echoing.
Hey, what's up, Malik Pope? Thank you for tuning in. I spotted you earlier, and for some reason I thought I shouted you out, and then I forgot. Then I was like, wait, I didn't.
Trying to set it up. he can get that pump handle put
King
in.
King
And now
Xbox
look
says,
at
does
Kingston
Raw
is
go
ripping
3 hours
away
tonight?
at
You
the
know, they
mask,
haven't really
and he's
gone
looking
3
to turn
hours
things
that
around
often.
himself. Kofi
I'm not
Kingston.
expecting them to go 3 hours.
Can
I
he
think
do
part
it?
of
Penta survives.
I'm not sure.
That
Can someone
chest
tell
chop
me like
motion,
what time
just
the
listen
football
to
game
this.
starts? Like, are they on right now, like 5 o'clock, or are they on like later on? Or I'm not really sure, guys. Sorry, I only know when it's when the Jets are on because
Now, the other thing you can hear all the way
that's
across
when
from
it's on the
Xavier Woods
TV,
barking out.
or when my husband's home because he watches. He watches here at the house when he's home. Also, I know sometimes he watches at work too. He'll have like his phone while he's working, and I know he has his sports on.
He needs some. Kofi comes back.
Okay, yeah,
Look
Melissa
at
says
them
it starts at
towing
5.
that line and
Okay, thanks for
delivering
letting me
strike
know.
after
KJ says
strike,
there's
kick
one on
after
right
kick,
now.
pump fake like
Oh,
Kofi
okay.
Kingston.
See,
We
so
got
they're
a good
already
one
going
here in
head-to-head with
Springfield.
football. JJ, thank you. He says there's one game right now and next one at 7. Yeah. Makes sense.
So much.
The appreciation of the WWE Universe tonight in Springfield.
The infamous DJ once says, sorry, you're a Jets fan, Denise. Oh, this weekend was brutal, bro. It was brutal.
Oh, and you know what
Felt
he
so
wants.
bad.
Sign
It's
all
a
the
shit
petitions.
day.
Oh, and Xavier
The
Woods
shit game.
immediately up on the apron. What a good
Jared says going to be a
and
long
Waller tried to
season
come
for
in
us.
and
Denise
attack.
Jets about to have a long year.
took
It was
care of
so
it.
bad
Oh no, we
yesterday.
may have re-aggravated the head injury.
Oh, there's a roll-up attempt.
Woods, are you
Like-
okay?
Penta gets free.
Oh, nice. Yo, love the way Kofi sold that
Are you
too.
kidding me? Penta.
Finally, yes. Penta getting a W back. Yes. Get that W back, Penta. Last time he lost to Rusev.
Joe, we need to get some stuff
Now we got to get Penta's his W's back.
Need some bandages.
But yeah, yes, this weekend, Sunday. Yeah, I felt so bad. My husband wasn't even excited anymore. He was just sitting on the couch like this.
Attempting to distract Penta. Big G met with a super
Just
kick,
depression,
and
depression.
Penta blowing the
Every
collective
season,
minds
watching
of the
these
WWE
goddamn
Universe
Jets.
with a springboard Mexican destroyer.
There's nothing worse
As of
than
yet,
seeing your
not
team
banned,
just get
still
like
legal,
pummeled.
still effective.
Pummeled.
What a win for the man with zero fear.
Let's get a paper shredder.
I was like watching, but I was mainly reading my book. So I'd be reading and listening to his commentary, and then I'd peek, and I'm like, oh, peek again. Oh.
Please call me back, man.
All right, we got more. Hey, the Usos has been all over this show today.
Who was on the phone? And don't even worry about it. Look, LA Knight gonna try to come holler at you about being his partner tonight against the Bronsons. All right? You have to say no.
He already did.
You have to.
Oh, wait, I think Jimmy now is maybe going to change his mind now that Jay said he has to. He's not going to like that.
Look. We got the Bronsons against at WrestlePalooza. No one matters. Just family. Me and you. Point, blank, period, Oos. End of sentence. Listen, I did tell them, Oos. I told them we can't team up, but it's all good. But I ain't gonna be taking no more orders from you. Hey, look, since you over here tossing orders around like I'm one of your kids, look, I didn't mean it like that. Well, then change your tone, Oos. Because the last time I checked, there ain't no Ula follow around your neck.
Damn, he's checking him.
Jimmy.
But Jimmy's right, though. Jimmy on his own was like, no, I'm going to stay loyal to my brother. Oh, by the way, the face-to-face is next. Oh, wait.
Seth and Becky.
Okay, so then they're going to... Oh, so then I do think there is a chance that Cena might be teaming up with him. I don't know, because considering that it's not the last thing on the show, I thought this Becky, Seth, Punk, AJ stuff was going to close out the show. So the fact that it's not... leaves me thinking that then something big will actually happen for that Uso match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday marks the historic.
We got a Perfect Flex here who says Josh Allen for Prez. Prez.
Now,
thank you, Perfect Flex.
That the first PLE on the ESPN app sees the first mixed tag team match of its kind between two WWE power couples, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And of course, they face CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Why do I feel like Byron Saxton forgot his lines?
For those of you who weren't here 10 years ago.
I don't know. His delivery made me think he forgot his lines. But I think he was waiting for like a pop or something. He was like, he did a little tongue thing. AJ and CM Punk. I don't know. I wasn't sure if he was like waiting for the moment or if he was like
the end of my story.
forgetting his lines. I don't know.
Monday Night Raw.
He wasn't as smooth as some of the other reporters that have been in that position where they get a lot of words and things to say. He looked like he was looked like the wheels were spinning for sure. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, with Andrade gone, what's next for Phoenix? Penta won singles gold, so does Ray. So what they gonna do? I won $200 on bills. Sorry, Mr. Denise Jets also pays. Hey, look, you make your money, bro. You do you, bro. You do you. With Andrade gone, I really don't think it impacts Phoenix that much. Like, yeah, they teamed up a couple of times, but it wasn't so concrete that like it's a live and die kind of situation for Phoenix. I don't think so at all, honestly. Phoenix will be fine. Not like steady hand. He'll be fine. And then says Penta won singles gold, so does Ray. So what they gonna do? I don't know. I really don't know what they're gonna do there. I think there's some cool possibilities, but I really do hope that I mean I say this every week, but I think Penta and Ray Phoenix will probably get together after whatever first run Penta has, either with its Mega Championship or the Intercontinental Championship. I think after he's done with that, they'll probably reunite the Lucha Bros. Thank you, Frank. We got Tracy WV who says, Jay is fine. Everything is fine. It's all fine. I want to keep up the little the Ross meme from Friends when he goes, it's fine, I'm fine, everything is fine. Thank you, Tracy. Alrighty. Hey, what's up, Scout your boy? No, he's not from New York. He's from here. But for the longest time, like, we didn't have, like, an actual team in LA. So, like, since he was a little kid, he's been a New York Jets fan. Like, since he was little. It was just, like, one of the first teams he watched, and he liked them. So, he picked them for whatever reason, and now we're screwed forever.
Taking the mound. Wearing his custom-made.
Hey, what's up, Super Pro? Nice to have you on. Big G's in the building. Excellent Popular says I'm late to the party, bro. You're 1 hour.
Red Sox game.
You're 1 hour, 7 minutes, 3 seconds late to the party. And what's up, CC Funk? All right, let's see. More Jimmy and Jay. This is like their 4th segment.
I mean, I don't want to put you in a bad position.
Like, they're really building towards this.
Well, tonight, I'm in.
See, I told you. Wait. Oh, I guess that Cena thing is out the door now. But I told you he'd change his mind after Jay was like, you have to. Once someone tells you you have to do something, suddenly you're going to start to rebel. You're going to be like, no, you don't tell me what to do. So now I'm going to do the thing you didn't want me to do because you don't tell me what to do. It's exactly what happened with Jimmy. And you know what? I applaud that. I applaud that from Jimmy. All right, we got the couples segment next. All right, we got Eric Diaz who says it's the Jimmy and Jay show. Big G says it could be worse. Your husband could have been a Browns fan. I don't know, man. It feels pretty rough. Jay Grouse says, Denise, you have to not stream all day Saturday. Bro, I'm going to be here all day Saturday. All day Saturday. All day Saturday. We got Uncle Donk here who says, so glad Toronto had our WrestleManias before TKO took over. I know, same thing for play, man. WrestleMania 39 was our last hoorah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I loved WrestleMania in SoFi Stadium. It was the most relaxed building, by the way. You would think that SoFi Stadium would have these crazy security guards, and you think they would be like super strict. Oh my God, they were the most chill, laid back group of security that I've ever seen at SoFi. They were so chill. Like, they weren't all like, you know how some securities, like, they're all like all up on your, they're all up on you, being like watching you like hawks and shit. They did not do that at SoFi at all. So I loved the setup for the press that day, because you could literally be on the floor because they had so many seats. Like, there were so many seats. You could be on the floor or you could be in the press conference. So what I would do was I would hang out on the floor, watch the show, and whenever I wanted a snack, I would go take the elevator like 5 floors up, go to the press conference room area, and I would get a bunch of food, and then I would go back downstairs to the floor. And not once was anybody ever like, oh, you have to stay in one spot. Nah, I just showed them my pass, and they were like, oh, you're good to go. And some people, they didn't even care to look at my pass. And I was like, I'm a good girl. Here's my pass. They didn't even care. I loved WrestleMania 39 at SoFi. They were chill. And it was beautiful too in there. Beautiful. And with the big giant circle thing that they have, oh, no matter where you sit, you can look at pretty much everything while you're there. If you ever get the chance, go to SoFi and watch anything there. I've seen wrestling there. I've seen Taylor Swift there. And I've been to a football game there. So I've now seen like pretty much all genres of things that you can see at SoFi. And let me tell you, it's a kick-ass venue. All right, let's see what is going on here in this segment.
You know, I was going to say the name of your stupid little town.
Springfield.
But instead, you want to act like that. I'm going to ignore you.
God, I wonder how hot Becky and Seth are in those clothes.
Instead,
that black leather.
I will address the viewing audience live on Netflix. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
With all of those lights in the building, all of the people, the adrenaline. I would have lost 5 pounds in that outfit. Like a sauna.
I am a revolutionary. I am Seth Rollins. Oh, that's only half.
We got Natasha here who says it should have been winner take all. Would have been cool.
And privilege of introducing to you your Intercontinental Champion.
She's killing it, by the way. Becky.
Best seller.
Shout out to her book. A good one.
Main eventer.
Always has good matches.
To ever do it. She is Big Time Bex. She is the man. She is Becky freaking Lynch.
Hey, if you're gonna introduce your wife in any sort of way, that was a good way right there. You put your woman over.
Show some respect. Show some respect.
Kevin says, but they look cool though. Yeah, they do. They look like action. Like they look like they're about to chase after some cars with flames coming out in some hot action movie. It looks like Becky's about to pull out the night vision goggles, X-ray lens.
I have a lot to say about her.
Becky always has a lot to say.
I'm not going to talk about people behind their backs. I'm not CM Punk. So whatever I'm gonna say it to their face.
Well, now's your chance. Oh, I love how they chose to just come out to AJ's song. I thought they were going to do like AJ's song and then CM Punk's song. And then how cute they did their logos together.
Every moment.
They combined CM Punk's lightning bolt logo with the flag and then the little spider web from AJ Lee.
And now here in Springfield, Mass, AJ Lee skipping her way down to her chief rival.
That would have been funny if CM Punk skipped along behind her too. Like, hey, let's get to the ring at the same time. I'll skip with you. I would have laughed my ass off if CM Punk skipped to the ring. Skip to the loo, my darling. So funny. Sniper says Punk is just happy he's with his wife. Love this. Both in AJ Lee shirts. God, I'm pretty sure I had about just like the one AJ Lee is wearing back in like 2008.
Hello, everybody. I am AJ's husband.
Yo.
And I'm not going to waste her time, my time, your time with an overcompensating, long-winded introduction as to who she is. I'll allow it. No explanation needed. It sounds like they know who I am, and it sounds like they came to see her, and they sure as hell know her name.
Becky looks so mad right now. She looks disgusted. She's just like, yeah, she's disgusted at the audacity of people loving AJ.
Who to start with? Who's the team leader here?
Who wears the pants?
Let me know. Becky, I'll start with you. Ladies first. I've made a career in this company, on this microphone, in this ring, about telling people what I thought of them to their face. I don't need to talk behind your back. I just don't know. I'm overwhelmed at what to say about you two. I mean, look at you goofs.
Probably gonna say they look like they're in the Matrix or something.
Oh, please, come on.
Goofs.
You would know style if it punched you in the face, you idiots. Come on.
How come they didn't get the goof chant going? Goofs.
You brag about being the most, famous couple, the greatest wrestling couple, but you guys can't get on the same page, can you? You can't share that spotlight. We had to listen to 2 crappy songs, while I have no problem putting Cult of Personality on the shelf and letting this young lady light it up.
Yeah, I knew they were going to say something about that. Seth has to have his own moment.
You obviously share a wardrobe, unfortunately. But can you share the spotlight? Or is Saturday just going to be real easy for the two of us? Are you going to be a unified front? Are you going to be a happily married tag team? Or are you going to let your egos get in the way? Oh, wait. Egos. Shut up. You want to bring up egos. CM Punk wants to talk about egos. Point the finger at us. You are the most selfish human being I have ever met in my entire life.
Show my hot husband some respect.
Oh no. They're blanking the screen.
incarnation of
They always do that. Like, they always press the wrong button.
Thank you for
Always.
defending my honor. I appreciate that. But look, no, I'm going to do something right now very selfless. It's going to hurt me immensely, and it's going to make all of these people here happy, all right? I'm going to do something very unselfish, and I don't want to do it.
What are you
but
going to
I'm
do,
gonna
Steph?
I'm going to give CM Punk credit.
For? What's he giving him credit for?
This is the best decision you have ever made in your entire life.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. That's a compliment for sure.
In your personal life.
I like him.
You can hate me all you want. I'm still the world heavyweight champion. For now. Best decision you ever made in your personal life. As far as business is concerned, inserting her into this is a mistake that you will regret for the rest of your days.
No, sweet cheeks. That mistake was yours. Because I wouldn't even be here if you hadn't used your own wife as a human shield.
Hey, shout out to the Shield.
You're literally standing right behind me.
Nobody believed you were going to come back, okay? Okay, nobody expected you to come back. I didn't expect you to come back. He didn't expect you to come back. These people didn't expect you to come back, okay? What's it been? What's it been? What, 10 years? 10 years you were gone? I couldn't believe it, but what I really can't believe is how irresponsible of you, CM Punk. How
She's gonna diminish AJ Lee right now.
You don't care about anybody. He said it. You're selfish. You say it. Okay, you only care about 3 things. Okay, you care about CM Punk. You care about my husband's championship.
That you will never have.
And in fairness to you, you care about AJ Lee.
Damn, she
AJ,
forgot
I
Larry.
read your book. I have some notes. But last week you talked about how you've healed mentally, but how are you feeling physically? Because in your book you talk extensively about the damage that was done to your neck. How's that feeling right now, huh?
Hey, Becky Lynch did her research.
Right now? Because,
she came out here with receipts.
You got into a blood feud with the man just because he took your crappy little bracelet because it had AJ's name on it. So how are you gonna feel when I am pummeling her face in?
You know what? Fair game. Becky Lynch brings up some good points.
Because I am the greatest female wrestler of all time, and it's not just me
Kevin
saying
Simpson
it,
says I'll have some
okay?
notes.
Other people say it.
Sports Illustrated says
I say
it.
all the time.
Sports Illustrated says it.
I'm like
ESPN
waiting for the
says
fans
it,
to finish Becky
okay?
Lynch's sentences from now on.
And so that means that you're not an asset. You are a liability.
Ooh, okay. Becky Lynch should bring this up. She should talk about it. Why not?
Well, first of all, Becky, thank you for reading my book. I did not read yours.
Ah, that's a burn right there. That's a burn.
But you're right. You made a good point. I don't know how my neck is going to hold up on Saturday. 10 years. It's been 10 years since I took a bump in this ring. I don't know what's gonna happen Saturday. Just like I didn't know what was gonna happen on SmackDown 2 weeks ago. I mean, I just skipped on out here and I saw your constipated face and I saw red. So it's not my neck you should be worried about. No, I won 2 titles on this damaged neck.
You've gone too far. Now you've gone too far. Shut up.
What you should be worried about is the fact that not even I know what I'm gonna do next. Because you're right. I am erratic. Yeah, I've been known to
like
make a
I see a
rash
Punk's like, yeah, just
decision.
a little bit.
I'm a Puerto Rican from New Jersey. Sometimes I shank a chick.
Woo!
Hello.
Can't help it.
It's about
Can't
to
help
get
it.
shanked.
But Seth, you made a plan and you used your wife as a backup plan. But you cannot plan for something you can't predict.
Hey, okay. I see where AJ is going with this. She's erratic. She's unpredictable. Cool. There's nothing more scary than a person who's unpredictable.
You don't think I can handle you? Me, Seth Rollins, multi-time world champion, can't handle you. Listen, little girl.
Aw, I knew he was going to go there.
You're not wrong. I may not be able to predict you, but your husband, I can read him like a book.
I feel like AJ's
And let
got
me
to
tell you
like
something
get her hands on Seth or
you may
something.
not know or want to believe about your husband. He has a nasty habit
Of what? Eating
of
muffins?
leaving when things let him down.
Oh, let's I know what you're trying to get at, Seth. Oh, I can read
So-
between the lines.
This Saturday, when my wife rips you into shreds, you better hope to God that he doesn't leave you.
No, he didn't.
too.
Really? They've been married for like how long? Yes,
swift
finally. Okay,
response
I was
from
waiting
AJ.
for that. I was waiting for that. How dare you? Yeah, Steph's face. His eyes. His eyes. He's like, I can't even do those eyes. Becky, girl, you just gonna just stand there? You just gonna stand there? You gonna do anything?
No, I never put my hands on a lady. Thankfully, I have someone who will.
Wait, I don't think Becky wants to do anything. Becky doesn't want to do anything. Becky's like, oh.
Are you blaming me? This is not my fault. This is your fault. This is your fault. Hey.
Becky's like, nah, pass, I'm out.
Hey, where are you going?
Ah, Becky, you couldn't stand up for your man? Damn, girl. I don't know, Becky. We gotta have a talk. We gotta have a woman-to-woman talk. I love Becky's face, though, when When Seth was like, I have somebody, she's like, turning whom?
Now Punk is going chasing. Seth Rollins has.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Manhandle slam as soon as Punk got out of the ring.
Oh, he's slapping AJ's husband right over her body. Oh, hells no. Now she really got to shank Becky. AJ, girl. Oh my God, the way they laugh. Not the kiss, too. Not the laugh and the kiss.
Executed plot by the couple holding
Oh,
the gold.
God.
Soon as Punk went chasing after Seth, it freed up the opportunity for Becky to win.
All right, well, there was a
manhandle
lot
slam
of,
for
this was definitely a pretty
I don't wanna be
lengthy
that guy.
segment here.
Let's talk about
They talked a
realities,
whole
potential
lot,
realities. It
but
has been 10
overall,
years
there was
since
some
AJ Lee's
some
competed in
good
the
little
WWE
moments
ring.
in there.
Becky
I think
and
my
Seth,
favorite
as
part
we
was
just saw,
honestly
are on
just
the
like,
exact same page, same
I had
sentence,
two favorite
same
parts.
syllable. This could be a
I had
huge mistake
I
for
like
AJ Lee
Seth
and Cena.
trying to
By the
put
way,
like a
excellent job by
wedge
you
in
Friday
between
night, calling all the action
Punk
out
and
there on
AJ,
commentary in
and
Vegas.
I
One of the most
liked
entertaining cards top
AJ
to bottom
slapping
you could
Seth
hope
Rollins
for,
after
with
that,
AAA Worlds
and
Collide
Becky
there in
essentially
Vegas,
not having his
another
back,
edition of
because
WWE
now they've
AAA
both
Worlds Collide.
shown
It was awesome.
that even though they like overcompensate and talk about how much they love each other, they're not willing to sacrifice their own selves for the better of the person that they are with. So I really like that. I think it's very, very funny. All right, by the way, I haven't caught up here. I'm a little behind here on the super chat. We got Taylor Cannon. Hey, Taylor! Taylor says, by the way, DWO member for 28 months, says, you're amazing, Denise. Keep working hard. Taylor, thank you so much for being a huge supporter here of this channel. I always see you on here, and it's very much appreciated. So thank you so much, man. We got Frank here who says, okay, Denise, I'm about to need all that good luck juju you got. Bring it all for my Raiders to beat Santi's Chargers, 7 p.m. West Coast time. Gotta win my bet. Look, Frank, look. All right, from the looks of it, I don't got no good juju. If not, it would have gone to the Jets. And it didn't, sadly. Thank you, Frank. We got Sheldon Jackson here. It says, question for everyone. What's the point of the Vision if Seth hasn't interacted with them since Clash in Paris on TV when they get kicked out of the building? Well, I'm guessing that's like, honestly, I'm guessing they're probably going to just like slowly separate them. I think that's what's happening here. I think they're quietly going their separate ways, Sheldon. I really do think so. I think that right now, they have two totally different issues. They haven't even been seen backstage at all together that I can recall. So I'm going to say they're quietly breaking them up. Thank you, Sheldon. Uncle Dong says it's heel Becky is my favorite version of Rebecca Quinn. Earlier today, I also made a video. I'll tell you right now. I'll circle back to the super chat in a second. Dom's about to cut a promo.
Mega champion, Dominic Mysterio. Dom, there's been a lot of conversation about the relationship between yourself and El Grande Americano, and a lot of that talk is...
What talk? Don't worry about it, sweetheart, all right? What matters is that
really called Byron, sweetheart.
Intercontinental champion, your new AAA Mega Campeon. So you know what that makes me? That makes me your Mega Intercontinental champion. How do you like that?
It's got a ring to it. Well, let's talk about you and the Judgment Day, right? Or there's... The heck was that?
What's happening?
Guys, what?
Turn the camera around. Oh, it's the New Day beating up on Penta. Oh, remember I said we got to see some Penta-Dom interactions since Penta says he wants that strap. All right, nothing really happened there, but they attacked Penta backstage, so there was that. Oh yeah, so Uncle Donk, I was saying that I had
How about the Mega champion being interrupted? That
got
was
in. Oh, I did a video today on Instagram and Facebook about how I honestly think right now the best champion in WWE is Becky Lynch. I feel like she's doing the best work across the board. And she's my favorite champion right now. Honestly, I can't think of another champion that I personally enjoy more than Becky Lynch at the moment. So Becky Lynch for my favorite champ at the moment. So I get what you're saying by loving this version of Becky Lynch. Thank you, Uncle Dong, sending you some love, and thank you for showing some love over here, man.
Now Grande is up against Dragon Lee.
Hey, what's up, Robert W? He says, here comes the Lucha Bros. Yeah, I want to see them together so bad, man. I'm wondering if that attack is going to be like, hey, yo, y'all are attacking my brother on this show. But at this point, I don't even know anymore. All right, let's see who else we got here. We got Sit and Talk, who's also here. What's up to Arthur Andrews?
In Vegas this weekend. Well, El Grande Americano.
See, let me pull up some more comments. See who we got in here. Hey, what's up, J Grouse 9? We also got Icy in here. We got Tommy Gunn, 1260, Charles Credle,
Mega Champion.
Chris Robinson says AJ and Punk winning Saturday. Oh, that's a fact. Yeah, for sure. Like, there's no way they're not winning. Let's see what else we got here. We got Yoshida Viper. Thank you for tuning in. We got Raphael Smith, King of Strong Style. Hey, what's up, Julian Clark? Who else do we got in here? Let me see. Who haven't I shouted out? Hey, what's up, Sosa? Says, why can't CM Punk GTS Becky? I mean, look, I don't mind intergender wrestling. That's just my opinion, but I know WWE doesn't really do that stuff anymore. So, because they have done it in the past, plenty. Can't speak anymore. Plenty. Anyways, that's where we're at. I don't know. I guess it depends on the context. We got Ellen. It says Becky MVP. We got Kevin Simpson, who projects that Becky is taking a GTS on Saturday. Honestly, I think she might. I don't know if WWE will do it nowadays, but we'll see. We got Steven Marchuli here, who says, love Punk, AJ, Becky, Rollins segment. AJ has great facials. Yeah, I love how she's always just, she does some low-key burns in there. My favorite line that she had was honestly her saying that she doesn't read Becky Lynch's book. I honestly thought that was her best line today. It really was. I think I still liked last week's segment a little bit more than this week's, but there was still a lot of good stuff in there.
Dragon Lee himself.
Thank you, Steven.
Of the aforementioned AAA. He was a World Tag Team Champion there.
This past Friday night, Dragon Lee, part of a fatal four-way for the AAA Latin American Championship.
All right, let's see what we get out of this. Dragon Lee's kick-ass, so this should be fun.
To be believed. Unfortunately, things
Dragon Lee, by the way, is going to be at the Cosm this Saturday in LA. So if anybody here is going to go watch Survivor Series, I'm not Survivor Series, WrestlePalooza, my bad. WrestlePalooza. If anybody here is going to watch, if anybody in LA is going to go watch WrestlePalooza at the Cosm, I saw that Dragon Lee is going to be there.
El Santo, Blue Demon, Dominic Mysterio, and El Grande Americano. What was that last name? El Grande Americano.
We got Cody Evans here who says Dragon Lee been putting out great matches. I say this every week, but Dragon Lee is underrated. I firmly believe Dragon Lee is underrated. I think he should be he's kind of just the guy you go out there, he has good matches, but yeah, he's super underrated. Thank you, Cody.
Some sexy songs for you.
Rudio says, I was going to say it's November already. I know, bro. I was totally skipping WrestlePalooza. My brain went, we still got so many more shows. Like, we got Crown Jewel. We got 2 Saturday nights main events this year. We got War Games. We got... What else am I missing? Crown Jewel, War Games, 2 Saturday nights main events. There's some other stuff too that I'm blanking on right now. I was actually just posting about that today. What did I post? What did I post? What did I post? I have it here. Hold on.
It was AJ Styles one-on-one with El Grande Americano when a second
I have it in here somewhere.
Man would appear. Not Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee arrived to save the day and even the odds.
Oh, here it is. All right. So we got 5 days till WrestlePalooza. We got 12 days till NXT No Mercy. We got 26 days till Crown Jewel. We got 40 days till NXT Halloween Havoc. We got 47 days till Saturday night's main event in Utah. We got 75 days till Survivor Series War Games. And we got 89 days till Saturday night's main event, which is John Cena's last match. So that's where we're at the moment in terms of dates and things.
I mean, the
Thank you,
emotion
Rudio.
is so much, it's just carrying right over.
We got McTaro here who who says, I support
A
intergender
shotgun
matches and I wish
drop kick from
WWE
Dragon
would
Lee
just give it a
Corey.
try,
Obviously
which I
upset
know
about
they
the
have
result.
hardly ever before. Yeah, I feel like they should
Americano
just.
took his
There
head
are certain
off.
situations where I feel like it's okay to do it.
Just that quickly.
But
El
WWE is
Grande
trying to cater
Americano
more now
ripping
to like
control of
families,
this
and they have been
matchup
for a
away
while, like
from
families
Dragon
and
Lee.
kids and stuff.
Dragon Lee has
So
a
that
lot
kind
of
of, you know,
blindside
alters
prior to
what
this
they
matchup.
do.
I caught up with Dragon
Like, I'm
Lee
not gonna
today.
sit here
He
and
said
be
he
like
wants to dedicate
offended
this
if
matchup
fucking
to his
Becky takes a
brother, whose
GTS,
birthday
you know,
is
like.
today, and all the great Mexican
Come on, I know
people
they're not actually
celebrating
saying go
Mexican
GTS a
Independence
woman.
Day
You
tomorrow.
know, obviously
Americano
not.
would agree,
Like, this is
saying
just
they
for
are
the
his
story
people,
or
not
what you're
dragons,
seeing
but
on
let's not
TV.
argue
So,
semantics.
I mean,
The
I have
pace
different
that is
feelings
being
about
set
it,
between
but
these two
y'all
is
know how it is.
outrageous.
They
As
ain't
to be
booking for
expected
these
from some of the best
hardcore
athletes
wrestling
in the
fans. They're
world,
booking for more of a
artists in the
casual
skill
audience
of
than
lucha libre,
people
but
who will be
Dragon Lee caught.
kind of
Would
appalled.
you look at this? Right into
Inky
the cover,
Mkhitaryan.
hook in the leg.
Bit of an overconfident cover from the elegant El Grande Americano,
To say the least.
Take a look at this layout. Cutter nearly ended things for Dragon Lee.
And creating that velocity into the cutter that he laid out there. Now hitting him against the ropes and just talking right to his face. Return fire with a right hand after right hand from the Dragon.
Dragon Lee intended to begin what he called an era of fire in WWE, starting back at Worlds Collide. Could tonight be the flashpoint?
Oh!
Beautiful senton covered by Americano.
How he was able
Dragon
to
Lee
stay
for the
so
win at all?
fluid,
Anybody?
and he's so
Anybody actually
powerful.
think Dragon Lee's winning?
Americano is impressive.
I don't think so, but I can wish for it.
Has inspired generations of Lucha Libre fans around the globe.
2, 3.
Of course, a week ago, we showed you what happened against AJ Styles. That was
What's up, Perfect Flex? He says, my issue with WWE and AEW is the oversaturation of PLEs. There isn't enough time to do proper builds.
We heard that earlier.
I mean, there's
A
time.
similar
They just
thought.
don't do it. I mean, there was plenty of time to give a little bit of more, put a little bit more sauce
way,
in
the
that
springboard
Stephanie
Mexican destroyer
EO
by Penta
story,
earlier today,
and they just
bio
didn't.
Absolutely incredible.
There is
That's the type
time.
of action we've
They
come to
have
expect
time,
from
but
the
it's
world
how
of
they
Lucha Libre,
manage
whether it
their
be in
time
AAA or
and
right
how
here
they utilize
Monday
their
Night
time.
Raw.
You got to be
Right between the eyes
organized
of
and plan
Americano. What's
shit
Dragon gonna
and
do here?
all of
Oh, the
that.
scissors to the outside.
I believe they have the
Dragon Lee.
time. They just don't do it.
Americano in all types of trouble, Joe. Could be a discipline.
Thank you,
Oh,
Perfect
no,
Flex.
Don't do that, Grande. No. Wrong way, El Grande.
He is right on the
Yeah,
front
Kyle
line.
Taylor
Best
Richardson.
laid out
Taylor Richardson
after
says
being
Dragon
set
Lee for
to
the win. I'll
score.
take that bet.
Owen Lee, watch out! Incoming!
Jesus.
Oh, all the way onto our desk. Both men spread out.
Like a
We got Malik
cruise
Pope who says
missile.
that chop was
Dragon Lee
allowed.
leaving it all on the line.
Said Eden Drew says Dragon Lee can't out Lucha the Goat. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I need to turn on my AC in here because it's starting to get very, very hot. So enjoy the audio. I'll be back.
Our announce desk, Corey.
This is where the WWE Universe is chanting, "This is awesome." Friday in Vegas, it was Esto es Lucha.
Oh,
Tope Suicida using his head like a cruise missile was Dragon Lee. Cover.
oh, into the cover. As soon as he gets it back in the ring.
All right, it was 77 degrees in here. I was starting to get a little sweaty, get a little hot. I wasn't thinking anymore. I stopped functioning. So yeah, Infamous DJ1 says, "Sub chair, long time no see." I need to get rid of this chair, guys. I hate this chair. This chair sucks, man. When I sit on this chair for like long hours, it just doesn't offer any actual support. It's literally like sitting on bones.
El Grande Americano.
Like I'm literally better off sitting on a bag of bones
Sliding with
than
the baseball drop kick.
It was good for a while, but then it
taunting,
just like
standing over
it
his
just doesn't
fallen
have
opponent.
that cushion. I need this chair to be a little bit more thick.
From Dragon Lee.
So I'm planning on getting a new chair. I'll probably get a new chair in December because I know I'll forget. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get one for Christmas. Like, that's the plan. So funny.
I find it so interesting because these guys started off with
Malik Pope says,
fast-paced
no,
and
Denise, you're
bombs
wearing the
away,
wrong
and now
shirt for
you
the
start
wrong
to see
show.
some
So
of
it's
the
so
damage
funny
settling
because
in
I
and
don't
the way
care
they're
about
so
stuff like
impacted and
that.
affected.
Like wearing
Unfortunately, the longer the
AEW
match
shows
goes,
for
sometimes the adrenaline
AEW
begins to
shirts
wear
for
off.
only
Things
AEW
that seemed
shows
fun
or
a few minutes ago are
WWE
now
shirts for
the most
only
agonizing
WWE
thing.
shows. I don't do that. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I don't give a fuck. I wear whatever shirt I want to wear that day. I remember for
and tying them up.
I remember when Hangman won the title, somebody was so mad that I wore a CM Punk shirt that day, and I'm like,
Creating
who
a little separation,
cares?
and now
Who
El Grande
cares?
Americano
You
stomping
know,
away again.
like I don't support tribalism. I really do not. I do not support tribalism in any way. So my rule is wear whatever shirt on whatever show. Plus, I also don't have that many shirts. So, I only got like 10 wrestling shirts. So you're bound to see these repeated across multiple shows. Marshman 96 says, at least you remembered to get dressed.
3 consecutive WWE events.
Yeah, but I really don't care about stuff like that. Like, I know people will make comments about, you know, like wearing certain shirts to certain shows. The way that I see it is I'm supporting wrestling. Wrestling's wrestling. I don't care.
Great scene here from Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and a really competitive match between Dragon Lee and El Grande Americano.
And I will wear WWE shirts on AEW programming too, by the way, and vice versa. I literally just wear whatever. I'm like, whatever.
In Lucha, but Dragon Lee somehow.
I got Infamous Raider Loco who says, damn, that chair thick. He said needs money. Bro, no, this chair needs to be thick. Yeah, it needs to get thick. I need a thick chair, okay? Gotta get some loving. I need some comfort.
Line, center of the
So
ring.
funny.
Back and forth they go, Corey.
Both luchadors unleashing heavy
Oh,
artillery on
chop.
one another. The Americano for a moment had a hold of Dragon's mask. Big pump knee.
Uh-oh. Look at this from Dragon Lee.
Liger
Nice.
bomb. Cover.
The Liger
Nice.
bomb sit out and a 1-2 count as Americano
Thank you, Frank.
just finds enough. This athleticism's outrageous.
T. Joser says, guess it only applies to football games. Yeah, for sure. I would not go to like any sporting game, by the way. It's totally different. Like, I would not go to
Think of the pressure that Dragon Lee
any
competes with
game
each and
wearing
every
a
night
shirt
after
from a
being
team
blessed
that
with the
isn't
title of
plain.
the
You
future
know what
of
I'm
Lucha
saying?
Libre from
Like,
none
you
other
either
than
wear
Rey
the shirt of
Mysterio.
Team A or
That's a
Team
lot
B,
of pressure to
or you
compete
wear
with
no
night
shirt.
after night. A
What?
great mantle
No
to have
shirt
to
that
live
has
up
a
to.
team.
Is
You
it
show
ever?
up with a shirt, but like
My
another shirt.
kick, and now he is great. And from the top rope goes Dragon Lee.
Oh, Dragon's on the top of the ring post.
Oh, he's looking double stomp delivery. Hooks the leg to put it away. And that right shoulder getting up at the last possible second.
Look at the
Bill W
height.
says, oh wait, no, wait, we're ready to
Dragon
go.
Lee delivered
Brian
this
Sully's one of those shirts, an HBK shirt. I have one
right to the
HBK
heart of
shirt.
Americana.
Literally one. Like, I'm telling you guys, I don't have that many wrestling shirts. I literally have one CM Punk shirt. I have one Willow shirt. No, wait, I'm sorry. I have two CM.
He's going for the mask.
Nope, I'm sorry. I have two CM Punk shirts, one Willow shirt.
Oh, it's another Americano.
How many fucking Americanos we got?
A second Americano. And all of a sudden, everything turns around.
All right.
Kick out.
Dragon survived.
Which one's this one, by the way? I don't even know which one this is. Someone tell me which one this is. Oh, it's AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
And now the other Grande Americano just went under the ring.
Right under there.
Styles, under there.
Just crawled under there.
Why'd you tell him, you stooge? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, Joe Tessitore a little bit of a snitch for that. He was like, he
And
went
thank
under there.
goodness
You
for
can
AJ
go get him
Styles.
under there. All right, nerd.
Styles returning
How
the
you got a
favor that
snitch?
Dragon Lee offered him last week.
And now we can have a good match here.
Oh, there.
Styles takes care of
He went
business
under there.
and
Oh,
cleans things
there.
up. The second Americano is
We got
out of the
Destructo
way.
Khan who says he's multiplying right in front of us. Bro,
What?
there's another one.
Is that what?
Ya ni sé cuál es.
Oh, what in a third Americano and a tornado DDT.
You're Grande Americano. You're Grande Americano. You're Grande Americano.
Dragon shoved off the top.
You're all Grande Americano.
And Dragon
Cavernaria. And that's it. The submission hold was locked in. And
I told that. Ain't nobody was expecting poor Dragon Lee to get a W.
By submission.
And what's up, Grimstone Bando? Thank you for joining the stream. Drew Aldra says, Narcs, dude. Literally, for real. He stooged on them. Fuck, Ludwig's tall. You know what? I just think Ludwig has a long neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure if he's tall or just has a really long neck. I haven't decided what's going on here.
Over Dragon Lee.
So funny.
No, she needed our help. No, we're gonna talk about it right now, okay?
Oh, she's talking to
you
herself.
understand How serious, guys?
Lyra,
please,
run.
no, Lyra really needed our. You know who needs
Lyra,
help?
run. Oh, mija. Yo, you're gonna hit your coco, Lyra. Lyra, don't get involved in this. Listen to me. You don't want to get involved in this. Hey, shout out to Bailey for having her own locker room here.
Hello. Who are you talking to? Never mind. I just, look, thank you. Thank you for helping me out there with Judgment Day, you know, especially after what I said to you. I just what you said to me. What you said to me. You know what? Thank you. Thank you for showing me that idiot still exists back here. Did you even care for me to say, yeah, please come in? No, you didn't. You just barged right in. What if I was changing, huh? What if I had company in here? No, you know, just don't. Just don't. Stay out of my locker room, idiot!
Idiot! I like Lyra's face. She's like, I don't want to cry, but I'm gonna cry. Oh yeah. They're doing Kyrie and Steph. Yeah. Ooh! Oh yes. Get the oxygen tank. Get the oxygen tank.
That wins the title this weekend. I just want you to know, I'm coming for you. So good luck. I'm ready.
Yes! Breathe. Got the oxygen tank. Where's Frank? Is he in here? Frank's in the floor like this right now. Big G says Frank the tank. He's out right now. He's out, bro. Matt Recchio says Stephanie is on I'm Seated. Alan said she is ready for mommy. Cobra said, did she say I'm ready for mommy? Oh, she's ready. Frank says, as a Raiders fan, I went to 40. Oh, this is probably before he saw what he saw. He says, as a Raiders fan, I went to 49ers versus Washington football games, Raiders. From head to toe and loved it. I had family and friends, fans of both teams, free tickets. Oh, hell yeah, free tickets to anything's always amazing.
It'll be Saturday when she fights.
That's awesome. Frank, I hope you're doing okay, man. Hope you're breathing.
Coming your way next, right here.
By the way, McTarget says they did a Spider-Man meme. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. I did not even notice that, McTaru. Infamous Rare Loco says I'm here, and yes, get the tank. Wait, you know what I'm gonna do from now on? Hold on, we gotta honor. Hold on, where is that fucking? Oh God, I fucking post so much, guys. You know what? I'll pull it up later. It's fine. I was gonna pull up the meme that both Stephanie and Rhea liked. But I know I'm gonna have to scroll a while to find it.
We saw that interaction.
And plus, I'm so excited for this match. When's the last time we saw Stephanie wrestle on this freaking show?
Fearless.
When's the last
This
time?
Saturday could be one for the record books.
But in the meantime, let me pull up
to see Stephanie Vaquer one-on-one with Io Sky for the Women's World Championship.
Hold on, let me get the actual image that I used.
Winning the Battle Royal at Evolution.
Oh shit, that's funny. Oh man, that's funny.
Great
This is not the
news
actual meme, but this is the meme that I used
Naomi,
for the actual
pregnancy
meme.
announcement.
So let's Hold on.
Things open up, and now Io Sky.
Can I like minimize it? How does one minimize it?
For the vacant championship.
No, what did I do? Ah! I don't know how to minimize it. Dang! I thought I could make it like smaller. No, instead I made myself smaller. No, what happened? Hold on. Guys, what did I do? Oh no, I fucked this up. No. Hold on. Instead of there you go. Sorry. I was trying to make the picture small, but instead I made myself small. Whoops. All right, anyways. Anyways, get the tank! I'm sorry, I find that picture so funny. Liam's like, Denise, what are you doing? I have no idea. Malik Pope's like, someone help Denise. Yo, because fucking StreamYard said that there was a new feature that you could now shrink and minimize photos on the screen. So I thought it was going to work. Like, I was trying to make it small so that we can put it on the corner. But apparently you can't do that. So funny.
There's a harsh reaction. And now, earlier tonight,
so funny. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a couple of super chats. Let me catch up. We got Steven here who says Rhea versus Stephanie is WrestleMania main event worthy. Yes, yes, and yes, Steven. Please, yes. Mr. Grimley says, get the tank! For reals, bro. Infamous Raider Local says the infamous meme, if I say so. Ayo! Yes, the infamous meme. We got Uncle Donk here who says, relative to his company, Cody or Hanger better champ. Well, Hangman Page doesn't really feel like he has that many like big opponents right now. So
tomorrow night it is
let's
NXT
see. But Cody hasn't really done anything his second time around, so I got to go with Hangman right now. But that's only because Cody's kind of been away for a while, and I'm only judging it off his second reign. I'm not judging it off his first reign. If you were going to compare Cody's first reign to Hangman's current reign, then I would say Cody's first reign. But Cody's current reign against Hangman's current reign, I got to say Hangman. Thank you, Uncle Dunk.
Tomorrow night. That's going to be a great show. And, of course, you know what is coming your way from Indianapolis. It is WrestlePalooza in just 5 days. The
Leo Poroy says, Devon, get the tank.
Will get her shot against Io Sky.
All right, here we go, guys. Kyrie versus Stephanie.
Earlier this evening, Asuka was there backstage. She was in the face of Stephanie Vaquer. The next thing you know, she's throwing Kyrie's name into the mix for this challenge tonight.
You can look at this a couple different ways. If you're Kyrie saying this is an opportunity to gain a little intel for Io Sky, you can report back to your friend. Let Io know.
God, I can't wait till we do Stephanie and Asuka
at WrestlePalooza in Stephanie Vaquer.
They'll probably have Asuka be Stephanie's first challenger after she wins. I assume that is if she wins the title, vacant title.
Every time. Kyrie saying just to play the middle ground. The next thing you know, she's being berated.
BTW, I cannot stress how much people love Stephanie. Specifically, I'm talking the dudes. I will never forget being at Worlds Collide. And all the guys were yelling,
in the trio of the Kabuki Warriors and Io Sky. What exactly those are, maybe time will tell.
Over and over and over the entire time she was out there. Guys in the nosebleeds, guys in the 200s, guys on the floor, guys everywhere. We're yelling, Stephanie, I love you.
All around the globe before arriving in WWE.
They were doing it in English. They were doing it in Spanish. It did not matter. All languages. All ages, married, single, you name it, they were yelling for Stephanie.
The first woman to ever do that, to hold both of those titles simultaneously. And then what she did in July when we were all in Atlanta and they put together that
Zeno Hour says, Denise, let us simp in peace.
She got that victory, and in doing so, earned the title
good
match.
times,
Now,
good times.
Changed a little bit because of Naomi and the pregnancy announcement, but still, she has earned her way time and again.
Anyway,
hey, face to face, yes.
At WrestlePalooza, Stephanie Vaquer one-on-one with Io Sky, Women's World Championship. That is going to be absolutely unforgettable.
A show of respect here between Kyrie Sane and Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, and that
I feel
doesn't
like
go over well with Asuka.
Asuka
The
is going to
show of
ruin this for
respect did not
Kyrie.
go
I mean, we know
over well
Stephanie's winning,
with
obviously,
Asuka,
but
and you can
I think
instantly
Asuka will
see
go a
as
step
soon as
further by
Asuka yells at her,
yelling too
she
many
wants
instructions
more
into
aggression
Kyrie
and to pick
and
up
like
the
kind of
pace. So this is
screwing her
another
up
way
in the
we can look at
match.
things. I mentioned the potential intel provided by Kyrie saying, beautiful head scissors takedown. Maybe this is
Not
an
letting
opportunity for
Kyrie handle her own
to
business.
soften up Stephanie Vaquer, maybe to inflict a little bit more bodily harm than usual. Soften Stephanie up prior to their showdown at WrestlePalooza. And I think Asuka's a little happier now.
Oh, you're so sweet, Julius. Thank you for the love.
Rolls her over, put it in lateral press, puts her in position. Looking for the shoulders. Took a little bit of time with that cover, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Stephanie Vaquer doing her best to keep her shoulders off of the mat. I mean, that is expert level wrestling instinct. Even if you don't know where in the ring you are, you know you got to keep your shoulders off the canvas. Here comes Kyrie.
Sane trying to line up.
Asuka, move out the way. Move out the way, Asuka.
Holding on, trying to avoid the position for Sane.
Damn.
The double stop.
That was wicked.
That was brutal.
Back in the ring.
Stephanie's like, yeah, hey, I'm back. Y'all miss me? I'm back, baby.
The
I'm
double
back.
knee stomping now on the outside.
And she's wearing
right
my
in front of
favorite blue
Asuka,
gear.
Taking advantage of Kyrie Sane.
Seemingly
I
no fear or
love,
even
love,
respect being
love
shown
the
by
blue
Vaquer
gear.
for the Empress of Tomorrow, one of the most dominant superstars.
I think didn't I rank my
WWE has
gears
known
last
in the
time?
past
I can't
decade.
remember if I ranked the
Asuka
purple
is
over the blue or the
absolutely
blue
one
over
to
the
be feared,
purple.
No matter who you are.
Because y'all know I
La
love the
Primera
purple too.
is on a
Purple's
roll
good
these
too.
days.
I might have ranked purple above blue.
And her
I
offense
don't
has
remember.
mixed
I
it
think
in
my
to be
original ranking was
dynamic and
purple, blue, and then
explosive.
the red.
We just saw that moments ago, and now comes in with the running leg drop.
Cover here.
What's the leg?
Jay Rich says, I'm forced to watch commercial now on Netflix. Jay
And
Rich,
she knows it.
gotta get that VPN, bro.
Talent, the athleticism, the skill.
Cobra
Vaquer.
says Stephanie calls her outfit Blue Chew. Promo code Denise.
Look at these headbutts. Stephanie Vaquer also possesses the
Mr. Grimley says purple is the best. I have to see it because last time I was like, yeah, purple, purple number one. But then she comes out and she wears the blue, and I'm like, blue, blue number one.
Being the absolute
Arthur
best,
Andrew says
being
blue is
La
my
Primera.
favorite.
You know, and I love that balance when you put together the total package because we can talk about skill, athleticism.
I got
but
W
sometimes
Stein
you just
79
need to
says
have
Denise
that
should
dog.
cosplay as
You
Stephanie
just gotta
Vaquer.
fight.
You know, I thought
strategize
about
all
it,
day
but it's
long,
just
but
too much
inevitably you're
pressure.
gonna find
I
yourself
don't
in a
think
situation
look,
you
I'm gonna be
weren't
honest with
prepared
you
for.
guys. I
How
don't
do
do
you
the hot,
react?
sexy
How do you
girls
find your way
because
out?
last time
As
that I did
Vaquer had
Rhea
a modified
Ripley,
dragon
everybody was
sleeper
calling me
cinched in,
ugly
wearing
and
Kyrie
telling me
Sane
like
down
the
on
worst
another
things
vicious head.
ever. And so I've learned maybe just stick
The
to
modified
funny
sleeper
comedy
right to the
costumes
offensive attack
and
with a
do
headbutt.
not do like
And now all of a sudden,
the
Sane
hot
possibly
girls
in
because then
position
people are
as
gonna
she-
be like,
We've seen her time and again. What she can
like
do
I've
coming
never
off of
gotten
those
so
ropes.
much hate over a
Oh,
costume
boy.
than I did when I dressed up as
Kyrie Sane
my
showing
version
that
of
she
Rhea
can be
Ripley.
ruthless when it counts as well.
Just anchoring down with all the weight.
That's why I'm kind of like, all right, you know what?
And
I'm
with
gonna
that,
stick
lauded by
to my funny costumes. So sorry, y'all don't get sexy
Dick
Stephanie
Ripley, the
Vaquer. You're gonna
rollerblades
get
of Vaquer.
fucking Matt Jackson every year.
Kyrie Sane was a former NXT Women's Champion in her own right. Anyone can push La Primera
Thank you,
to their
W.
limit. It's insane.
Tracy WV says AJ Lee has a special cadence and her promos
in
unique. Yeah, she
5
just feels
days,
like herself.
Stephanie Vaquer will
I
battle
think
Io
that's the
Shirai for the vacant title,
I think
but
that's the
right
best
now,
thing about
she is
about
deep
AJ is that her
into a
promos,
fight
and I said this last
with
week,
Kyrie
it comes
Sane
across
as
like it's just
Asuka
the person
looks on.
talking versus I'm a
Whatever
scripted
Asuka was
person
shouting
and this
to
is the
Kyrie
promo they
Sane
wrote
seems
for
to have
me.
resonated
She doesn't
because
do
Kyrie has
that.
been a lot more dangerous, a lot more
Thank you,
focused, and
Tracy.
a lot more lethal.
Darren
in the
Cave
past
says
few moments
respect
of this
Matt
matchup.
Jackson.
Really
Exactly.
giving a hard test to Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah, it has completely changed the tone of this match. As it was
Victoria
technical
says,
and
if you're supporting
skill-based
women,
early,
women are money.
and then it's been boxed
Uh,
away.
And you love Stephanie
Big
Vaquer
move
so
after
much she's
big
blue,
move
then
as
you
you
get some
see
blue chew.
Vaquer
Use the promo code
sending her
Denise.
right into that corner, and then
Amen.
the drop
Exactly
kick.
what Mictaru said. Blue Chew, promo code
Lining up the
Denise.
target. Boom! Oh, Meteora in
Thank
the
you,
bottom
Mictaru.
buckle.
That
Malik
Meteora
Pope says
coming
not the
straight in
Matthew.
with full force.
I'm
And
telling you, I gotta get a picture with
what
Matthew
she
Jackson one of these
wants.
days. Bro looks like my brother.
Hoisting up Kyrie Sane. Kyrie able to
Bro
escape
could pass
the
as my
potential
brother, I mean.
SVB and a forearm right under the chin of Vaquer.
Infamous Rare Loco. Boo, hell nah. Who we gotta fight? DW
Wiggle her way
leader.
out and use her leverage to get on that compromised
Thank you,
position.
Frank.
Double axe handles from Kyrie, saying the Pirate Princess. Blocks the kick of Vaquer.
We got Raphael here. Says blue's my favorite color.
See Vaquer unsteady against Kyrie.
Hey, what's up, DJ? Thank you for tuning in. Also, shout out to James Irving.
For the first time in this matchup,
Miss WB Girl 2 says, I sang the AJ Lee theme song tonight when her and Punk came out. You and literally everyone, because they love that song.
Lining up the opposition as the crowd here looks to rally support, and that elbow comes in.
Does assess how about a proceed with caution outfit? That could be fun. Plus, it's like you can literally do anything, because as long as you got the caution tape, you could literally make it whatever version you want.
Gets out of the way.
That would be kind of fun to do. And I think it would kind of be easy and a little bit hard.
Oh, and a 2 and change count. Good action here at the Mass Mutual Center.
A seesaw battle in every sense. Drop kick right on the money from Vaquer, but Sane would answer with that running blockbuster type maneuver. Neither woman able to sustain much of an advantage.
Listen to the crowd.
Hey, it's time. Oh, we all thought it was time for the Devil's Kiss. Infamous Vera Loco says, not a fan of blue, but damn on Stephanie. Ooh-wee. How do you not blue, Frank?
Oh, wow. Stephanie, did you see the impact of that DDT?
Blue is such a great color.
Vaquer may have a dent in her forehead after that one. Face first, courtesy of Kyrie.
Oh, no. Move, Stephanie, move.
She is in the target zone for a potential insane elbow.
Stephanie. You're right about that one, Joe. Stephanie better figure something out.
Oh, she does.
Forgot about it.
Getting to her
Thanks,
feet
Frank.
and delivering a right hand, Corey.
Now Vaquer joining
Frank says I like baby blue.
District. Another headbutt. Kyrie answers with some strikes of her own.
Great scene here in Springfield.
What a night it has been.
Opened up with John Cena returning where he played college football, and this place has been roaring ever since.
Bro, this early start time fucked me up right now. I looked at the clock and I'm like, bro, we still got an hour and a half? We don't. We got 30 minutes. Forgot Raw started early.
Kyrie!
I was like, what do you mean we still got an hour and a half?
A double stomp into the cover. And no, Vaquer survives. You mentioned what is set to come. Jimmy Uso accepting the offer from LA.
Rafael Garcia says, hear me out, Blue Meanie.
And big
that would be fun, actually. That would be fun.
Your way. LA Knight has been enraged. He wants Breaker. He wants Reed. This is how he gets him tonight with Jimmy Uso accepting the pairing.
Sane once again countering potential SVB attempt, roll through, sunset flip, shoulders down.
Good counter by Vaquer.
Oh, that cutlass! The cutlass right on the jaw, and again.
And how is Vaquer standing up to this, Corey?
No idea.
Ooh.
Look at this striking combination that finishes with the headbutt.
Boots up. Vaquer put on the brakes.
So smart. Such ring awareness in the corner dragon screw.
Absolutely lethal. That will dislocate your knee. That'll tear your MCL, your PCL, your ACL, all the L's, Joe.
And what torque.
All the L's.
With that dragon screw just tearing down Kyrie Sane. Oh my. Are you kidding me? No way. No way.
Yeah, she took them both out.
Body to the floor. Stephanie Vaquer.
La Primera taking out both Kabuki Warriors.
Oh, yeah, I do have a Stephanie Vaquer shirt.
Into you, Joe.
I don't know where it's at, though. I haven't seen it in a minute. Probably somewhere in my laundry basket.
And why she's in position to potentially
I didn't even finish my list, by the way. I will at some point.
They want it. They're going to get it.
Here we go.
Kiss coming
a very
your
colorful
way,
Devil's Kiss on Kyrie.
Behave yourself.
I'll do the Booker. I can't do it. I don't got the tone of voice to do it.
The Devil's Kiss takes out Kyrie Sane, and Stephanie Vaquer letting the world know she is ready.
I feel like we should have a Booker T button that we play whenever she does it.
To put this away.
Ooh, finish her right there. Sorry, Kyrie. Love you, but this was Stephanie's to win. Nice having Stephanie back on Monday Night Raw. Keep her there every week. matches, promos. Come on.
What a battle.
You hear me?
What
Matches,
an effort by
promos
both
every
women,
week.
but
Keep this
Stephanie
woman
McCare
on
letting
TV.
Io Sky
Don't know why I felt the
what
need
is
to
coming
rhyme,
WrestleMania.
but I did.
Sacrificing herself to take out the Kabuki Warriors.
We got Jay Rich here who says, I'm so happy. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Devil's Kiss, reigning
John says,
pain
great
on
fight. Yeah, it was a
Kyrie
nice
Sane.
matchup.
Double knees to the grill. And Stephanie McCare is ready to make history in Indianapolis this Saturday.
They should have Io come out. Maybe do a little confrontation, you know?
Oh, Asuka.
God, that makeup on
May
Asuka looks
accept the
kick ass,
challenge,
though.
saying, yeah, you stand right here.
Yes,
Oh,
good.
you know
Yes.
who
Look at
else is
Asuka's
here?
gonna get so mad, being like, I was about to stare down
The
with
genius
Stephanie.
of the sky.
But no, we need an Io Stephanie stare down.
Former women's world champion.
Not on her watch. She wants her 100%, baby. Oh, yeah, Rhea's about to run out there, I believe. I think everyone expects it too. God, so much drama. Everyone's wanting it, but I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Io
Oh,
Sky.
yeah. Here we go.
Able to calm down
Now
Asuka.
turn around and face your opponent for
And
this
in
Saturday.
5 days, these two incredibly
Yeah.
skilled warriors will face off for the vacant Women's World Championship at WrestlePalooza.
Yeah.
I'm calling it right now. We're going to be talking
Get
about
the
this matchup for a long
tag!
time to come. Whatever the result may
Women
be.
are
two of the
money,
best
bro. It's
in the
happening right
business
there.
Doing battle for
Can't
the
wait,
World
man. It's
Championship.
gonna be kick ass. Ooh-wee. All right.
Jimmy,
Woo, can breathe a little bit now.
I'll give you guys credit. You are the greatest tag team in the history of the business until now. And just like the myth of the bloodline, the myth of you guys being the greatest is going to come to an end. Seth Rollins has a vision for this business, and your vision is living up at the lights. As for tonight we give you a little taste of what's going to happen at WrestlePalooza. And we could let you take each other out. What is the fun in that? Do you guys understand the destruction that this man is capable of? And I don't want to hold him back. So LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, tonight you will find out what happens when the dog is off the leash.
Jay, after we run through LA Knight, after we run through your brother, you got to ask yourself, where do you go from here? Because at WrestlePalooza, the Usos are coming to an end. We will beat you at your own game, and you'll learn the same lesson that your cousin learned. Seth Rollins has a vision for this business. It doesn't change for anyone at any time, at any place.
All right. Nice little promo there from the Vision. All right, let me catch up here. We got RJ Goodman. Hey, RJ, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, very happy to see Lyra beat Roxanne's overrated ass. What?
Right now,
He says, I've hated Roxanne ever since she beat Lyra at Stand and Deliver, so this was some nice revenge. RJ, no. I love Lyra too, but I love Roxanne Perez. They're both so good. They're honestly two of my favorites, but I can see you wanting some revenge on Roxanne. On behalf of Lyra. Thank you, RJ.
No entiendo, güey. Pero, mírame, estúpido.
Said, look at me, stupid.
Estúpido.
Listen to me, stupid.
Americano, güey.
He threw a way in there.
Okay. Y más importante, yo soy mexicano, güey.
Oh, God. Byron's like,
questions. Number one,
poor Byron doesn't even know what to say.
What the relationship is between yourself and Dominic Mysterio. And earlier on tonight, we saw some assistance from two additional El Grande Americanos. Can you maybe tell us who those individuals are? Apparently that will not be happening here tonight. El Grande, thank you.
Byron's
so
had a
much
rough day
for
today,
your time.
guys.
So to come later on tonight, that
They've been
massive
having
yet
them
unexpected
everywhere.
main event where
Yeah, by the
Bronson
way, where
Reed
is
and
Kathy
Braun Breaker
and
will take on
Jackie?
LA Knight.
They haven't been
and
on
Jimmy
today,
Uso.
have they?
Stay tuned. We're sending you back.
I don't feel like I remember
to Monday
seeing
Night
Kathy
Raw.
or Jackie yet
Byron
so
Saxton's
far.
the big star in Mexico. They call him El Feo Americano.
Oh, no kidding.
Hell
That's right.
fail. Technically, well, whatever. All right, we got yes boy who says, Denise, what's the worst injury you've ever had? One time, when I was a little girl, I burned my whole entire hand, like the whole entire thing when I was a little girl. To this day, this hand here is skinnier than this hand. A lot of my meat is actually missing in this hand. Here, like this hand is like thicker and fatter. This one, there's like a dent. It like dips in because there's not that much skin there from my from burning my hand with the iron. When I was a little girl, they accidentally left the iron on my Thea. And me, like a dumbass, I just went and decided to put my whole hand right on the iron. And so my mom said I grew like a big ball and I had to go to therapy over it because every time I would look at my hand, I would just start crying. So, yeah, so this hand's all messed up. And to this day, I love to throw it into my auntie's face. I always tell her, like, because of you, now I have a hand that is all fucked up and this hand doesn't match this hand, and my aunt's like, I'm so sorry, and I'm like, are you though? Are you really sorry?
To Allegiant Stadium in Vegas.
So
It'll be
I've been
Saturday,
throwing it in my
April
aunt's
18th,
face
Sunday,
for like
April 19th.
25 years that my hand's fucked up because of her.
You can
So
visit
funny.
WWE.com/.
Yeah, that's my worst injury, honestly. Thanks, yes, boy. We got Infamous Vera Loco who says the tank saved my life again. Love my Stephanie being back. When she wins the title, 2 tanks needed, but I hope tons of great matches for Stephanie. I hope so too. I really do. Oh, the drama continues.
As my friend, I hope you understand. I really need to do this by myself. On Saturday, I'm winning on my own, like you did. By yourself,
Asuka gives 0 fucks. She did not care about anything Io just said. Look at Kyrie. Kyrie's having a full-on breakdown. Pobrecita, la pegan. Damn.
Well, the Asuka and Io dynamic, the spectrum.
Raider Loco.
of
I
dysfunction.
also want to see Stephanie get her matches afterwards
To accomplish her goals on her
when
own
she
at
hopefully
WrestleMania.
wins the
Io
title.
wants to defeat Stephanie McCare
Thanks,
on
Frank.
her own.
Yes.
To become women's world champion yet again.
You know, let's set things up for what you're going to see here at WrestlePalooza. Remember, it's airing everywhere outside the U.S. right here.
Bro,
on
it's a
Netflix.
2-hour
And in the
post show
States,
again?
It's on the new enhanced
Damn,
ESPN
2-hour
app. If you already have
countdown
ESPN,
show.
You're in. It's no cost to you. Just download.
Yeah,
update
2-hour
the app.
countdown show. That's
Here's
what
how
it
the
is.
day sets up. The countdown starts at 5 p.m. Eastern. Then
Party the
this
Cat says, why does
loaded
Asuka
card
have
at
to scream
7
every
p.m.
promo?
Eastern.
Because she's a
Of course,
toxica.
you have
That's
all
what
the live guests.
toxicas
All
do.
Triple H Levesque breaking it down on the live post show immediately.
Cobra
following.
says, dress up like yes, Denise. It's actually a really good idea. Like a really good idea.
Will the John Cena farewell
We got Julian
tour
says
come
Io
to a
isn't winning on
premature
Saturday. I
end?
mean, you never
If
know.
the
They could
Beast
swerve us,
Incarnate
right?
has his way, the answer
Joser
is
says lots of wrestling
yes.
this weekend.
Lesnar,
So much
Cena,
wrestling this
one more
weekend.
time at WrestlePalooza.
Also in action, the much anticipated mixed tag team, Seth and Becky, CM Punk and AJ Lee. We saw what happened earlier.
What
when
is
they were
Becky's and
face-to-face.
Seth
The
Rollins'
man
like
Slam was delivered
boyfriend girlfriend
by
name,
Becky,
like couple
which
names.
on
You know how
AJ
usually
Lee, they
couples
get
get
after
like
it in just 5
names?
days.
Are they
Reunited,
Steffies?
and it feels so
Beth?
good. Or, well, at least it did until earlier
Or,
tonight. The Usos will team
Lynch?
once again, perhaps the greatest tag
Launchlins?
team in
Launchlins?
WWE history. But
I
standing
feel like
in the
Steffi
way
is
of
the
Jimmy
cutest
and Jay,
one.
Bronson
Steffi?
Reed, Braun Breaker, the heavy hitters of the Vision.
And moments ago, you just saw Io Sky backstage. What a
CM
challenge
Punk and
now
AJ Lee
as
would
the
be
meteoric rise of
CM
Stephanie
Lee?
McCare continues. They
AJ
will battle
Punk?
for the Women's World Championship in Indy.
I'm trying to think.
While we're talking titles, the undisputed WWE Championship
I don't know.
will be
Can't think
on
of
the
any of
line
them.
as Drew McIntyre challenges the champion, the American Nightmare,
Melissa Cavalli
Cody
used to be ready for 3
Rhodes,
hours
at
of AEW Wednesday. Yeah, I hope
and
it's a
we
good
want to
show.
remind everybody on SmackDown the night before.
All right, let's see what they got for SmackDown. Cody
The
Rhodes,
American
okay.
Nightmare will be there live in Toledo, Ohio. Cody Rhodes, after he
Adrenaline
returned just
in my
this
soul.
past Friday to attack McIntyre to save Randy Orton. He's going to be on SmackDown in Toledo, Ohio, Friday night.
Oh, let's see what's going on with the Judgment Day. Oh, celebrating Mega Championship win.
Join me in raising a glass to El Mejor Campeón del Mundo.
Oh, I love how they all have like
winner from Worlds
different
Collide,
drinks from
double
Finn.
champ, Dirty Dom.
It's like being a champion, but
Oh wait,
twice
never
as
mind. It's just the
good.
lighting. Finn has the same drink. I thought he had like milk or something. It looked different.
Here, huh?
What? Why?
Well, first of all, Roxy and Raquel have had a tough night.
Finn, Roxanne and I will take care of Lyra and Bailey, just like Liv would have wanted. Okay, so don't worry.
Oh, I'm not worried about you guys. What I'm worried about is the little problem of
Damn,
El
huge
Grande
Dom chant.
Americano.
This again?
Yes, this again. You, Dominic, are a member of the Judgment Day.
Damn, Finn ruining
And
the
Judgment
party.
Day need to know what.
Take it easy. Listen, Dom. There's clearly something going on with you and Grande. He's helping you out all the time, and we all want to know what's he expecting in return.
A hug and a
Is
kiss.
it so crazy to believe that he just wants my respect because I'm the greatest Mysterio of all time, the king of the luchadors? Is that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy. And next time you want to play that King of the Luchadors card and you need some help, don't come looking for us.
Damn, they're so jelly. They ruined the celebration. Toxicos. Finn is a toxico too, man.
Don't worry. It'll cool down and they'll come back. Don't worry about it.
Dom.
See what I said?
Oh, it's Rusev.
I want to introduce myself.
My hands are full.
Damn.
I am the next Intercontinental Champion.
Okay, mijo, whatever you say.
Enjoy your party.
Alrighty.
Sent
We're
loud
at
and
now.
clear.
We got Lewis.
Rusev wants the
He's a
Intercontinental
jealous
gold.
crybaby. Oh, he's seriously jealous. Super jelly. Brian Stetcher says Dom don't need them. No, I think he's out. I wonder if he's gonna like outgrow the Judgment Day, or if he's finally gonna become the leader of the Judgment Day. Because every like iteration that we've seen of the Judgment Day, it's sort of been like a different leader in a way. Maybe we'll finally get like Dom's the Judgment
LA
Day.
Knight, thinking he could grab gold in Paris, the incredible
Malik Pope says Finn been a toxico since Liv was there. Tanisha Hicks says that's a grown man right there. Ahmad here says Finn definitely suspicious. Spike Hunter says sadly this match won't end clean. I'm actually kind of surprised that this was the main event of the night. I'm gonna be real with you, I wasn't really expecting this to be the main event, but that's what ended up being the main event. So hey, it is what it is, right? Alrighty, let me give some more shout outs. Who's been hanging out in here that hasn't gotten a shout out yet? I want to make sure that if you are here, you get noticed. Hopefully everybody's having a good Monday so far. As I mentioned earlier, I'll be pretty much every single day. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Homecoming for NXT, and then doing the review show with Chinadu. Wednesday I'll be here doing a 3-hour Dynamite watch along with Reg, followed by the review show. Friday I'll be here for SmackDown plus the review show, and then Saturday I'll be here for All Out. the rest of WrestlePalooza, excuse me. And then I'm going to rewind to the top of WrestlePalooza afterwards to basically catch up with whatever overlap I missed.
This is one of those smaller.
So there's just going to be a lot happening here on the channel, like a lot. Frank here says, my plan is having All Out in my room, WrestlePalooza in living room, and go back and forth unless mixed tag or Stephanie versus Io. Then I'm out. Sacrifices. Hey, you got to make decisions, right? Everybody knows what they really most want to see. So I'm with you. I get it. Thank you, Frank. Also, what's up to Nicholas Goulet? Thank you so much for tuning in, Nicholas. I also like your last name, Goulet. Goulet. I don't think I'm saying it right, but it sounds nice. Sounds very fancy. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Jimmy Uso.
Let's see.
For him, he initially had rejected the offer of LA.
Hey, Julia says my tribal Swifty. Yo.
That had him going back
to respect hunters like Wrestle Talk. Ron streams Denise. Why can't I feel like WrestlePalooza stumbles me sometimes? Like, because everything's wrestle this, wrestle that, wrestle this and that. So my brain's like wrestle something. WrestlePalooza.
By a rift with his own
I can't believe they went with WrestlePalooza. It's not like the best name. It just sounds like I don't know, whatever. It sounds a little outdated. Like, I'm actually surprised they didn't think of something else besides WrestlePalooza. Hey, what's up, Sam Villanueva? Thank you so much for tuning into the stream. Hey, Larice Johnson! Larice! Tavion says that we all have had so-called friends like Finn Balor. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yep, I've been there. Angie Nershall says, I just have ESPN on my cable package and not sure if that includes it. If it doesn't, I'm not paying anymore for WWE and I'll just watch AEW pay-per-view. Bro, I wish I could kind of explain to you how that works, but to be honest, I'm not really that sure either. And to be honest, on my end, I'm not really worried about it because I'm going to do Netflix and VPN. I know. So I'm not actually watching the ESPN broadcast. But that's just because it's just easier for me to do Netflix and VPN. Like, that's just the easiest way to go. So hopefully, maybe you can do something like that, Andy. Or figure out your situation.
Going back, Corey. Prince Pretty returns. Tyler Breeze in action. And
oh, yeah, that's right. They're in Full Sail tomorrow for the homecoming.
Back to Orlando.
Thank you, Andy. Best of luck, man.
NXT, you're not going to want to miss it. Following
also, shout out to Pedro T.
Seeds of the vision were planted, and they have sprouted with Bron Breakker and Big Bronson Reed together under Seth Rollins' guidance, and that has been dangerous.
Yeah, so basically, like for AEW, I do VPN and Triller, get it cheaper. Rollins, and then for WrestlePalooza, I'm going to do VPN and Netflix.
Perhaps even part of Jimmy and Jay Uso.
So hopefully it all works out, because if not, then I'm going to be super stressed out. So hopefully it works out. I don't even know. Like, I could literally probably hop on, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to be so fucked. I'm going to be trying to figure out on the live stream how to freaking watch the show. Crazy.
Like the bloodline was for so many years. Of course, you know the injuries that were sustained to Paul Heyman in Paris. Bron Breakker gets so upset over that.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? Thanks for tuning in. Also, shout out to Austin Wright.
Dogs.
All right, here we go.
For weeks. So
what?
Earlier tonight, LA Knight turned
Shut
general
the
manager
front
Adam
door.
Pearce. He said, just give me Breakker, give me Reed. He said, I'll tell you what, you can do it in a tag team. You got to find yourself.
Someone just earlier in the day, I posted a meme.
Jimmy Uso rejected.
I don't know if you guys saw the meme that I posted about Mariah May, Blake Monroe,
with his brother
and I made it like a joke about being on your period. Somebody just told me that they saw my meme through NordVPN on the UK because they changed their location. And my post has been restricted in the UK. It says age-restricted adult content. This content might not be appropriate for everyone to view this media, blah, 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 blah. They literally rated my content age-restricted because I mentioned a female period.
Now, remember, as he's getting taken down by Bron Breakker, remember, there was a message sent prior to Roman Reigns being injured to his cousin Jey Uso, to be out for your interest, be out for the family interest, to stop being the guy you've been in certain contexts. And the next thing you know, it comes into play with the exchange we saw with Jimmy earlier today, and I don't think he took to it well, and thus he's here.
Well, here's the thing. Roman Reigns gave advice as the tribal chief,
Right.
as the man who ruled over WWE with an iron fist for over 1,000 days. Main event Jay had a taste of the mountaintop. Jay knows what it feels like to be world heavyweight champion, and he misses it. It's addicting, Joe. Greatness is an addiction. Jay Uso.
Let me pay attention to this now.
If that means changing a few things,
Cobra says, clean up your act, Denise. Guys, I'm rated R. My content is rated R in the UK. I literally just quote retweeted that person who told me. So funny. Destructive Con says, oh, that's funny. Really? UK thought that was bad, right? Like, that was so normal. It wasn't even like anything bad. I've done far more inappropriate jokes than that.
Been with Ozilla since.
By the way, Frank here says, okay, Queen Swifty, the big question was, did Taylor get snuck in to watch her future hubby play and lose? Haha. In Kansas City, and why snuck in rumors, baby? Nah, Taylor does that all the time. Anybody who's known Taylor for a long time, she does things like that to not get photographed. So she'll do things like she's walked backwards. She's walked with like an umbrella on her head, clothes. She's gone in a cleaning cart for her concert. Like, Taylor's known for doing this type of stuff. She every now and then she'll do like crazy things so that she won't get photographed. So it's really not anything out of the norm. But I'm pretty sure like the noobs are probably like, she's not being photographed. It's nothing new. She does that all the time. Thanks, Frank.
And now the hip attack from Big Jim. Jimmy Uso backing it up on Big Bronson Reed, but here comes Breaker. A little bit of teamwork against Breaker. 5 days away from the Usos against the Vision, and it's LA Knight getting the best of things with Jimmy Uso now.
Spike Hunter says far, far more inappropriate jokes for reals. We got Lee here who says, Denise, look at my profile pic. Is that one? Oh, no, that one's from today. No.
Jimmy Uso and LA Knight standing strong, holding the ring.
Julia says Denise is not PG. No, I'm not, honestly. I really am not. It's gotten worse over the years.
Bronson Reed cut off at the pass by Big Jim.
And a headbutt from Reed.
Just that quickly, Bronson Reed can turn the tides of any matchup. That is game
changer. All right, I need to get into this. Come on. Let me lock in here.
And the power right away. But
lock in on this match.
By the athleticism, the Viper-like strikes, the ability to be super twitchy and athletic for that size.
And the athleticism, the speed, the agility. Big Bronson Reed moves like a man half of his size and hits twice as hard.
Also, friendly reminder that after this, I will be joined by Santi to do the post show. So we'll be chatting some Monday Night Raw, of course, headed into WrestlePalooza. Larice Johnson says fans who have select pay TV subscriptions with Fubo TV, Hulu Plus, Live TV, Direct TV streaming, Spectrum, or Verizon Files can activate an ESPN Unlimited subscription as perk within their TV plan. So just in case you got any one of those, I think I have Direct TV streaming. So just in case my Netflix doesn't work, I'll do Direct TV streaming.
And to your point,
ugh, I don't want to have to do all that. I hope the Netflix works, because I don't feel like doing anything else.
When this man right here, this unhinged
just the thought about having to figure all that stuff out is like, blech.
Man is a physical mutant.
Oh,
nice.
Look at that. That's just showing off.
Infamous DJ says, YouTube TV, you're effed, you're paying $30. Yeah, apparently they haven't gotten that squared out, but I think they said they're hoping, or they're hopeful that will get squared away pretty soon.
Trying to twist
John Taylor says, Denise not safe for work-wise. Yeah, that works. Honestly, that does work, actually. I'm with that. That should be my new Twitter name. Although I'm pretty sure if that was my new Twitter name, Twitter wouldn't even show my stuff. So funny. Thank you, John. We also got Matthew Landon in here. What's up, Matthew? We got Frank here who says Santi gonna rush the post show. We got a game on. I know. I'm surprised he didn't call out. He could have just told me. Because now I kind of feel bad if he's missing his game. I feel like if he wanted to like miss Raw's post show today, he could. But he didn't say anything. So I take it he's good to go. Well, we'll do a quick post show today. Not that much happened anyways. Thank you, Frank.
He didn't like the tone. He took it, and now he's in a compromised position.
Right now, I think it's safe to
Kevin
say
Simpson says, I can see your post on X, Pad. It's not restricted for me, but I'm in the UK, just so you know. Thank you, Kevin, for letting me know.
5 days before once again Jimmy does battle.
We got Miami here says, yes, switch to Hulu Live TV for the ESPN app to be included without the extra cost. Nice. Good you figured that out, Miami.
The night before that undisputed WWE Championship is on the line against Drew McIntyre at WrestlePalooza. That should be something.
A big night in Toledo. Right now,
he's desperate to get that tag.
Tiger Claw, John Cena came out earlier today. He kicked off the show. So if you missed the beginning of the show, you missed Cena.
Are you kidding?
There's no almost about that. That is blatant disrespect from the badass, and LA Knight's not about to stand for it.
Absolute disrespect as he comes off of the cover into the push-ups.
Lee says, when is the show ending? It should be ending pretty soon. As soon as this match is over.
You can hear this crowd here in Massachusetts.
But they're kind of taking their time with it for sure.
Headbutt by Jimmy
This
Uso.
match hasn't even peaked yet.
But Uso still has a long way to go to LA Knight, reaching desperately. Can he do it?
Inches away from
This match has not really rocked my boat just yet.
And instead, Breaker reacts.
That's just disheartening. That's soul crushing if you're Jimmy Uso, realizing you're maybe a few inches away from respite from a fresh tag team partner, and Breaker just crushes your soul.
And now, as if that wasn't bad enough, 330 pounds of pure power. A big Bronson Reed slams you down.
Tiger Claw says the division ends with the show with beatdown week 400 in a row. Huh? Possibly. That's what I'm expecting, honestly. I'm not really expecting anything new.
Megastar. Good uppercut by Big Jim. And the boot. And now Jimmy's climbing on up. Whoa!
Nice. Hey, Jimmy. What's up? I see you, Jimmy.
Right on the money, taking down the behemoth.
I thought this match would have been over by now, honestly. Usually they end around this time.
How quickly things have turned. L.A. Knight.
Yeah.
How bad does he want these two? You're seeing it.
We got Frank here who says if you haven't rocked her boat, then I suggest Blue Chew promo code Denise and get them waves going. And get the waves going, yeah.
An elbow for Braun.
Frank, thank you so much for being so quick. Quick on your feet here to think of some Blue Chew reads.
Just that quickly.
Thanks, Frank.
Vision takes control again.
Eric Diaz says, today is Teddy Long's birthday, player. I didn't know that.
With each devastating
Cyclops better than Wolverine. What up, dude? He says, but what match really rocks Denise's boat?
Able to get out of it.
But what match really rocks Denise's boat? There's been a couple of matches that rock my boat.
Against this
a couple in there.
But he's gonna give everything he can.
I think you know when my boat has been rocked.
Godzilla, blow by blow. So we could have a jagged edge in our future.
Last week he finished things off with a jagged edge, but what a counter!
Thank you, Cyclops. Spare the Wolverine. Yeah.
Looking for the jump up, leaping elbow, and he lands it. And now, Uso splash. He hits it. Oh, and the save.
I was about to say, y'all ain't you know like that, are you?
Speed of his to keep the matchup alive for his team. But the damage has been done to Big Bronson Reed. A megastar elbow followed immediately by an Uso splash. Had it not been for Breaker,
LA Knight might have his revenge. You would think there would be no way to survive those.
This match is getting this is awesome chance.
Out onto the
Oh
floor.
man, I'm watching the wrong match, bro. I am watching the wrong match.
Look out, John! Incoming! Big Jim bulldozing on.
Tracy says, did you pick your shirt from our bet yet? Not yet, Tracy. I'm planning on doing it, I think tomorrow, actually. I have it written down here on my notes. And I was actually trying to think like what I was going to pick, but I'd rather look at the selections and see what is up there. So I'm gonna go look. Thank you, Tracy. Eden says, I want what the crowd are smoking. I know.
Super kick by Uso. Here comes Jim. Looking to string together offense. The spear. He hits the spear. Big Jim with the spear.
Oh shit, Braun. All right, that was cool.
Aerial assault. Shoulder tackle by Breaker. Breaker kicked off by Jimmy Uso, who's trapped. Jagged edge.
I think he's finishing it here.
Edge lands.
Yeah, that seemed about right. Nice little victory there for the Vision. The Vision.
And Big Bronson Reed.
Joe, how in the hell do you stop this duo? These two powerhouses, these two maniacs. Now listen.
All right, now Jay should be running out here to help out Jimmy, right?
Breaker and Reed, they're softening him up right now. Full speed, spear. Best spear ever. Keep in mind, LA Knight is floored after what happened with that high-flying, monstrous shoulder tackle. Jay wasn't going to stand on by. I am still my brother's keeper. Steel chair in hand. Jey Uso.
Hey, what's up, Moises? Thank you for tuning in. Liam says, hey, here we go. Yeah. Hydran's like, you say it, Denise. There it is.
Oh, my God. He just
the spear and the spear. Andy.
Jay and Big Bronson Reed. Oh, a yeet right hand.
Yeet versus meat right now.
Right to the gut.
Some yeet meat action.
Oh, every bit of it.
Yeet.
Just beating down Bronson Reed. Usos against Breaker and Reed coming at WrestlePalooza. Big Jim took damage 5 days away from beating up. The vision finally become too much.
Oh, the LA Knight, I think it's gonna get either Jay or Jay's gonna accidentally move and he's gonna end up getting Jimmy. I don't know, one of the two. Nope, he saw him. Yeet versus yeah. Yeet versus yeah. Yeah, be a man. Mano a mano, bro. Mano a mano. I don't know if I would trust that handshake. The trusting it or not? Okay, he trusted it. Yeet. Yeah. Nope. Oh, this time it was LA Knight. Okay. I was like, what? That doesn't feel right. Something's got to happen here. Something had to like transpire here, or else it would have been like a vanilla kind of ending, you know? It would have been bland. So I'm kind of glad we ended up seeing that from LA Knight there. Alrighty. So give me 1 second. I'm just gonna end my recording that I have on the back end. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're gonna have Santi joining us in a moment here on the show. But before we do any of all of that, please make sure that you guys check out our sponsor, Blue Chew promo code, if you're looking to have better sex. Blue Chew promo code Denise. Are you having technical difficulties in bed? Are you tired of being counted out, tapping out, or simply jobbing out? Get out of developmental and get drafted to the best sex you ever had with today's podcast sponsor, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. And Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Remember, hard times breed better men. So make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free when you use the promo code Denise. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code Denise. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. All right, so I'm still waiting for Santi to get in here. So as soon as he gets in here, we'll go ahead and get the party started. But in the meantime, though, this is our stalling point right here, where we kind of just stall and wait till Santi gets in here. But in the meantime, I guess before we get this going, what do we make of LA Knight's actions at the end of the show? What do we make of that? So that way I can kind of go into this post show already thinking, because a couple weeks ago I had sensed a possible heel turn from LA Knight. Does this count as that, or is he just getting revenge? You know what I'm saying? All right, we got Sucho here who says, sorry, DWO, I'm still on Team Asuka and now Team LA Knight, valid crash outs. Okay, so let's see. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. LA Knight, is this valid the way that he acted today towards Jay? Or is he like fully turning heel? I don't think this was like a full heel turn from LA Knight, but at the same time, it was kind of more just like an eye for an eye kind of thing. Like you did me dirty last week, so why should I trust you? Now it's just a matter of, okay, which guy is going to topple over to the dark side? Is it going to be Jay? Is it going to be LA Knight? I feel like both of them are sort of on the precipice of becoming a heel. I'm not even sure anymore. I'm really, really not sure. Yeah, I kind of agree with the Evan here. Thank you, Sucho, who says that it was revenge for last week. That's how I kind of felt too, like where I don't see it like as an official heel turn. Again, it feels more like an eye for an eye, like you did me dirty, so now I'm going to do you dirty. That's kind of how I see this, but part of me does kind of want LA Knight to turn heel. Like I've been wanting it for a while now. But I don't know if that's the direction that they're going though. That's where I'm a little bit, okay, you got me wondering, who's it going to be? One of these guys right now, they're both going in a straight line. Which one is about to turn here? One of them is about to turn, and I'm not exactly sure which one it is, because we've been seeing a lot of tensions there between Jay and Jimmy. And, you know, Jimmy calling him out and checking him up on his, calling him out on his BS. Part of me thinks that it might not be Jay, only because he has Jimmy there to kind of keep him straight. That's why I'm kind of thinking it won't be Jay, and it might actually will be LA Knight. But then again, I think I'd rather see LA Knight as a heel than maybe Jay. So I think that's probably why. All right, let's get some thoughts in here. We got a friend here who says, I think Jay's turning because of the shadiness he had with Jimmy in that backstage. I don't know. He's been acting different. We've seen that. Jimmy scenes that. He calls him out on it. But I feel because Jimmy has been calling him out on it, I feel like Jay might, wake up, right? And not act all crazy the way that he's been acting. So I don't exactly know for sure. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Tracy who says it's rare for there being a 100% babyface heel. There are layers for so many superstars. I like that too, by the way. I definitely do like that. Cobra says Denise being banned in 37 countries after that commercial. She posts rated R memes and sells dong pills. I don't think I'm supposed to say that. Am I allowed to say that? I don't even know, but I'm just getting bans left and right, bro. I'm too inappropriate. They're gonna be calling for me and be like, this, you can't be this way. You're a lady. You gotta act like a lady. Oh man. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Hey, Alexandra, thank you so much for tuning in. Says Nikki Bella and Rhea Ripley team NXT and CW. Oh, that's what Alexandra wants to see. I see. There was a change, by the way, to that matchup earlier. I'm sure a lot of you guys already saw, but Tiffany Stratton is being replaced by Lyra Valkyria because Tiffany Stratton is no longer cleared to do that match at Homecoming tomorrow. We got Daniel Macias. Hey, Daniel, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, that's not LA Knight. That's his younger brother, Max Dupree. All right, Daniel, I did not know where you were going with this, by the way. I'm like, where's he going with this? Shout out to Max Dupree. It's a name that I have not said in a very long time, by the way. So shout out to Max Dupree. Feels like a million moons ago when he was Max Dupree. So funny. There was a meme, by the way. I saw it the other day where someone put, oh my gosh. They put LA Knight, Max Dupree, and then they put I just had his name. Fucking Ezekiel. Then they put Ezekiel because he kind of looks like him, like without the beard. So it was so funny. I saw the meme on Facebook. I should have probably reshared it. I'm gonna have to go hunting for it now. But if you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Daniel Macias, for the love. We got Micah Butler. Hey, what's up, Micah? Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, LA Knight closes out Raw 2 weeks in a row. I think him and Sammy are being tested right now. They're scouting them as Rumble winners. Thoughts? You know, LA Knight's an interesting one because for the longest time, we really thought that he was going to be that guy. How many times did people say, oh, he's finally going to win the Money in the Bank. He's going to win it. He's going to win it. It feels like his time. He's on the poster, blah, blah, blah. And then it didn't happen. And it never seems to happen. And he's in a position of always a bridesmaid, never the bride, is what we're seeing with LA Knight. And that's why part of me thinks, oh, maybe not. I think it would be a much bigger deal for Sami Zayn to win, especially since the Royal Rumble this year is in Saudi Arabia. I think if Sami were to win there, it just feels like a perfect opportunity for him to get like a massive freaking pop, and then for them to obviously, you know, make the crowd happy to see their guy, Sami Zayn, win the Royal Rumble. And honestly, I want to see Sami Zayn win the Rumble. I want to see Sami Zayn go for that title. I really do. Like, I'm a big Sami Zayn fan. If you guys were here last week when me and Santi were beefing it about Sami and how people are like over Sami and this and that. I think, by the way, right now, Sami Zayn is my favorite thing on SmackDown with these open US challenges have been sick. Last week with John Cena. 2 weeks ago with John Cena. Then last week with Rey Fenix. And then he's going to face Carmelo Hayes this Friday. Like, I'm now, like, the thing that I look forward to on SmackDown right now is Sami Zayn going in there and having these US Open challenge matches. It's been a blast to see. And I haven't been this interested in the US title since Jacob Fatu had it. And then don't even get me started on that because I'm still a little upset that they took my AI husband's title off of him so fast. So I feel like he didn't even get cooking. Like, he didn't even get a chance to get the ball rolling as US champ. And then prior to that, I didn't give a shit about none of the prior US champions. Like, I didn't care for Shinsuke Nakamura's run. I didn't even care for LA Knight's run as US champion. So it's been a long time is what I'm trying to say since I was last interested in a US champion. And that, my friends is Sami Zayn at the moment. So anyways, Micah, thank you so much for the super chat. I gave you a way longer answer to your question, but thank you so much. We got Perfect Plex here who says, Sami or LA Knight will be Rumble winner, book it. I'm going to go with Sami Zayn, guys. I just feel like given the setting, given the environment, given all of that, it makes me feel like it's definitely going to be Sami. Alrighty. 1 second. I'm still waiting for Santi to get in here, guys. Sometimes Santi will surprise me and get in here quick. And then there's times where, you know, we got to roll out the red carpet, bring out the paparazzi, and then we get Santi who shows up fashionably late. So we never know what we're going to get. All right, let me go ahead and go through some more comments. This is a chance now just to kind of like write whatever you want. I'm going to go through the comments. Hey, Vanessa Vasquez, thank you so much for tuning into the stream, by the way. I love your default. You look lovely. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Bob Ross Jr. Hey, Bob. He says, it feels like Andrade is just going to get stuck in this loop of never being truly happy and bouncing around everywhere. So by the way, I haven't seen, because, okay, really quickly, I took this weekend off, aside from doing Busted Open. I kind of needed this weekend to just think about literally anything else but wrestling, just to kind of get like a little bit of a mental break. But I did see the news of Andrade. I saw all of that. And this one I haven't even had a chance to talk about, by the way. So I haven't seen if there was like a specific reason that's came out as to why Andrade departed from WWE or what exactly happens there. So I haven't seen anything just yet. So if I missed it, I'm very sorry. All I saw is that he's no longer with the company. What I can say from what I know, from what I've seen, is that he went to AEW and was there for a good little chunk of time. And we all thought shit was going to pop off for Andrade. You know, kind of a lot of people that during this time went from there's been several names that have gone from WWE to AEW and they've seen success. All right, guys, let me pause this. I'm actually going to continue this conversation with Santi because Santi is here. Hey, Santi.
Hello. It feels like Groundhog Day. I swear to God, we've already seen this episode of Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. Today will be a quick post show, especially because I know you got your game to watch and everything. So it'll be a good time. All right, let's do it. Here we go. Let me get this out of the way. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Raw Post Show. It is Monday, September 15. It is the final Raw ahead of WrestlePalooza. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, and I am joined by Santi, who's on the edge of his seat for his Chargers. Are you on the edge of the seat, Santi? I just threw that in there for effect.
I'm just confirmed. It is, yeah, indeed. Edge of my seat, ladies and gentlemen. Confirmed. I looked down and everything. The ass is like right on the edge.
Oh, man. All right, Santi, how are you, man? How's everything going?
I'm good. I'm just so bored with Monday Night Raw, Denise. It's the same thing every single week to end Monday Night Raw. There is no life. There is there's no pasión. Where is la pasión? With the booking of the main event of Monday Night Raw, it has me in the doldrums. It has me sadder than Kyrie sane right now.
But there was "This is awesome" chant, Santi. Didn't you hear the "This is awesome" chants?
My favorite part of the show, I'm not even kidding because I got the biggest laugh out of it, was in a commercial segment. Byron Saxton, that fraud, had the nerve to say, and in the shocking main event tonight, how is it shocking? It's the same shit.
I don't know. Byron had a day today. He was all over the show, all over the place. I don't know where Jackie and Kathy were at, but regardless, I don't know where they were at. Today was all about Byron, but we got an episode of Raw to get into. There were some newsworthy bits that went down, which we're going to cover. But before we get to all of that, I kind of want to kick off the show with some big news that sort of broke over this weekend. And I was just in the middle of discussing this, and this is from Bob Ross Jr., who says, it feels like Andrade is just going to get stuck in this loop of never being truly happy and bouncing around everywhere. So we found out that Andrade is no longer with WWE. He's somebody that was in WWE, went to AEW, now went back to WWE, and it seems like nothing is sticking at the moment. Santi, what was your reaction when you saw that news?
Denise, I have a cousin. who 4 years ago was complaining to me that she had a terrible boss and a terrible work environment. So she quit her job and went and found a new one. Within 8 months, she told me that that place has a terrible boss, awful work environment, and now she's going to go find a new job. The first time I said, okay, maybe, perhaps. The second time I said, oh, that's terrible luck. Then it happened again. At some point, you have to start blaming the person as opposed to the environment. It might be Andrade that's the problem, not WWE. If it didn't work the first time with WWE, if it didn't work the first time with AEW, if it didn't work the second time with WWE, when I look at all of those things, there is one thing in common in all of those, and it's Andrade.
I feel so bad.
I feel bad too saying it, but I can't in good conscience be like, oh yeah, clearly this is WWE's fault. No, because he wanted to go back to WWE. Now people can say, oh, this was Tony's fault all along. He didn't know how to book Andrade. No, I think at some point you might have to point the finger at Andrade.
Yeah, and I'm still sort of waiting for these additional details to come out, like what went wrong, what happened, what was said. Of course, you're going to get more of a he said, she said type of deal. You're never going to get the full story unless you hear from both sides, right? But I mean, from what we saw over on the AEW side was, okay, he's out there, he's having good matches, but it doesn't ever really go anyplace else. So Santi, I was under the impression that, man, maybe Tony Khan just doesn't push him as that guy. That's honestly what I was thinking. And then when he went back to the company, I thought, okay, well, you know, he's still with Charlotte Flair because he was at that time that we knew of. And he went back to WWE and nothing happened. He wasn't being booked anywhere. He wasn't really on the show. And mind you, he's on SmackDown, and SmackDown was a good 3 hours for a good period of time, and he wasn't on the show. He had a couple of backstage segments here and there, and nothing happened. And I just went back to, you know what? WWE doesn't know how to book Latinos. It never happens. I don't know. So I was just more so thinking that it was just people not knowing how to have somebody like Andrade on the show, right? But then you see other people who are starting to get some more limelight and all of that. So I don't really know, Santi. Is this Andrade? Is this him just being in a spot where no one knows what to do with him? Or is it him? Is it something that we don't know is going on behind the scenes? I truly do not know.
I don't know either. You know, like I'm also in the same boat as pretty much everybody is. I'm just sort of waiting on the drip feed of information as to what led to this. I think the initial reports say failed wellness policy. I've heard things about him ghosting WWE. I don't want to make assumptions because I don't really know the real story. But like at first glance, from what I've heard, it seems like it was termination for cause. That's what it sounds
so like, what
like.
was it though? Like,
yeah,
you know, that's the part where we don't know, right? There's a bunch of rumors, but it does seem like it. I don't know. I get the vibe. I get the feeling that something went wrong. This wasn't just, hey, I'm not only unhappy, but maybe something went wrong. I don't know what that is. We'll find out. Maybe, maybe not. Thank you so much, Bob Ross Jr. We got McTaro here, by the way. This is a big topic for Monday Night Raw. Maybe not a big topic. I guess it depends on how you see this. We got McTaro here who says, LA Knight heel turn instead of Jey Uso. What's Triple H cooking? Here's the thing. I don't necessarily know that this was a heel turn from LA Knight. I don't think it was. I think this was literally him just getting back, getting some revenge on Jey Uso for Jey Uso taking him out last week. But we mentioned this main event, Santi. I got to tell you, I was not into event at all. LA Knight and Jimmy Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, I thought felt so bland, except for like one awesome moment where I saw Braun Breaker do a kick-ass shoulder tackle because the camera angle was really cool. This did nothing for me at all. Still waters, man. But LA Knight, do you think he turned heel? Do you think he will turn heel? I know we speculated this a while back, but it seems like both guys, either Jay or LA Knight, one of them is about to make the shift.
I'm not convinced, mostly because we have War Games around the corner, and I think it's going to be a pretty classic WWE formula of will they or won't they be able to coexist? And they're probably going to be on the same War Games team to go up against the Vision, right? Like I think many of us are expecting that.
I thought War Games was going to be Team CM Punk versus Team Seth Rollins.
Well, let's not forget that before AJ Lee returned, CM Punk was part of this main event vortex that was never changing.
He was. You're right.
Seth Rollins and CM Punk, as far as I'm concerned, are just in a side quest, as they say. They're handling this mixed tag match thing, but they're both going to get added right back to this vortex of a main event. Seth Rollins getting added back to the Vision, and CM Punk getting added back to this. Don't forget that LA Knight and CM Punk also had a little bit of a beef going on there before CM Punk and Seth Rollins separated to do the mixed tag match stuff. So, I do think it is going to be Team CM Punk, Team Seth Rollins, but I think we're seeing what Team CM Punk is going to look like. I don't think it's a heel LA Knight. I don't think it's a heel Jey Uso. I think that we are going to have a feud between them until they eventually see eye to eye.
But if you could have one turn heel, which one would it be?
LA Knight, Jey Uso. I'm not saying that Jey Uso can't play the heel role, because we saw it very well in the early days of the pandemic, the early days of the bloodline. But right now, with how popular he is and how much merch the man sells and moves, I have a hard time envisioning it. That's all. I'm not saying that he can't play it. I just have a hard time seeing that. I think that there is more room right now on the roster and in storytelling for a heel LA Knight than there is for a Jey Uso turning heel. But I don't want to completely discount the possibility of Jey Uso turning heel. But I really think that the story of Jey Uso is him going to be teetering on the line, feeling more like Roman Reigns. There will be moments where he steps over the line, but I don't think it's going to be full blown, I'm now like the bad guy of the WWE. I don't think that's going to be happening. I think for me, I would bounce it back to you. Is there room for a heel Jey Uso and a heel Seth Rollins, both in the main event scene of Monday Night Raw, while also knowing that a heel Gunther is on his way back? That's a lot on the pot of heels in the main event.
I mean, look, maybe room, yes and no, but I think for me is that I'm with you. I prefer to see LA Knight as the heel, only because I see Jey Uso. Look, we cannot do Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso again. We've been there and done that so many times where it's ping-ponged back and forth. I think this time Jimmy is going to have a different effect on Jay, where instead, if you notice, he's been like checking him. Like he hasn't let him fully grow, let him go into being full Roman Reigns like, right? Like he calls him out on his bullshit. And I like that. So I feel like Jimmy is actually going to succeed in not letting Jey Uso's dark side take over him. And I kind of wanted to be LA Knight because I was getting these glimpses already before in some of his promo work that he did kind of sound a little bit like a heel, but also because LA Knight has sort of been the exact same thing the whole entire time. I mean, minus his Max Dupree days, of course, but the whole time there really isn't anything new besides the and all of that. I feel like having LA Knight turn the page and maybe possibly turn heel, I want to see that more than seeing us circle back to Jay and Jimmy and have them be on opposite pages. I don't want to see that. So is there room for heels? I guess there is room to add somebody else, but I don't think it should be Jey Uso. I think it should be LA Knight.
Yeah, I think we're in agreement there.
But also my follow-up question to this, because I was, a couple of people have brought it up, and it was, what is going on with the Vision? Is the Vision still a thing? And the Vision being Seth and Braun and Bronson, I'm starting to think that they're like quietly separating them and just hoping that eventually people forget.
In terms of the Vision? No.
You don't think so?
No.
They haven't been on screen together, nothing.
I think they, like I said, side quest. It isn't just Seth that's missing. It's also Paul Heyman. And I think the Paul Heyman return is what brings the Vision back together. The end of this mixed tag match feud is what will bring the Vision together. I do think that is an inevitability. I don't think that we're disbanding that. We had them actually in their pre-taped promo talk about Seth Rollins' vision. They name dropped him a bunch of times that Seth Rollins has a vision, and it doesn't matter who you are. If you're in the way of it, you're against it, blah, blah, blah. Same thing that we've heard constantly. So I don't foresee them moving away from the faction that we currently have. I just think that we're taking a break, mostly because if you remove the vision in Seth Rollins, what do you do for men's war games?
Right,
There's nothing
that's true.
going on
True.
SmackDown.
Yeah. They're going to be on Team Seth. Yeah, for sure. We got Casey Poole here who says Denise should host a bing bong wapa. Can I do it like that? Match between Morning Woods and Oiled of Santi at the Glaze Factory with a zesty pin finish. Blue Chew sponsored. You know,
I was thinking of Morning Woods the other day. How grateful I am for Morning Woods. Gotta ask Sarah what she thinks of Morning Woods too. Maybe we can do a little bit something with Morning Woods.
TMI.
That is disgusting that you think that I'm saying anything aside from Xavier Woods. He is in a mourning phase right now.
Santi, my content has already been flagged as inappropriate on Twitter. I'm just going to continue this streak now. It's rated R Salcedo. It's just going to keep going.
What was it? The girls' time of the month tweet with Blake Monroe? That's kind of crazy. That's inappropriate.
Right? I have made far worse inappropriate jokes, and they flagged that one and said that they called it adult content. I'm like, adult
That's
content?
crazy.
If anything, this is educational.
Educational. Listen, I have seen the worst of the worst on Twitter. Stuff that is imprinted in my brain that I wish I never saw. That was tame.
Right? I feel appalled here. I feel screwed. Thank you, Casey. We got AJ Tripp here who says the last few weeks ESPN has been doing recaps of Raw, SmackDown, and Clash in Paris on the Nighttime Sports Center. Make sure to check it out tonight. Hey, thanks for letting me know, AJ. Had you seen this already, Santi?
I don't have ESPN in Canada, so I wouldn't know, no.
Oh, you guys have TSN. Yeah. That's right. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I completely forgot that.
The TSN here actually covers AEW, which is weird because TSN is like a subsidiary, like an international subsidiary of ESPN because TSN also has Sports Center. It's a weird cross-border dynamic.
So they don't cover WWE on TSN?
No, because the TSN has AEW.
Oh, shit.
But TSN has Sports Center. It's really weird.
Oh my God, we're living two totally different lives for sure. All right, we got, thank you, AJ. We got Geezy ACG who says, how are you feeling about how my girls Rack and Rox are looking? Where do they go from here? Well, we did get a match between Roxanne Perez and Lyra Valkyria here tonight. I was really looking forward to this matchup, Santi, but damn, the crowd was just not invested. But I did like that this is continuing though. A lot went down here with Raquel, basically got kicked out during the match, but afterwards we did see Lyra pin Roxanne, and but then Raquel went back out there and her and Roxanne were double teaming Lyra. So then Lyra got helped out by Bailey, who's been doing this sort of like bipolar personality where she's really, really happy and she comes out and she saves her and she's hugging everybody. Some lucky fans got some good hugs. And then afterwards she's yelling at Lyra, calling her an idiot backstage. How'd you feel about all of this? And I'm liking what they're doing right now with Roxanne and Raquel for the most part.
Yeah, I'm liking what's happening here. I think Roxanne and Raquel are kind of like in the perfect spot right now. I'm hoping is that they continue to keep Rox and Raquel feeling strong and relevant, which I think is more important because I know it can be tough to get TV time so that when Becky Lynch drops the Intercontinental Championship, it opens up an opportunity for lower mid-card heels to get in there, right? Because right now it is a vacuum that's impossible to try and get into because we're talking about Becky Lynch as the Intercontinental Champion. There's only a handful of names that can really get in there and make sense as a feud for Becky Lynch. So when she does drop that championship, I do want a strong Rox. I do want a strong Raquel to be ready and available to face off against whoever it is that defeats Becky Lynch eventually down the line. The Bailey stuff is
AJ Lee, hopefully. Roxanne, AJ Lee, hopefully.
Exactly, right? Like it's kind of a match made in heaven right there. But to make that make sense as opposed to it just being like, hey, for the marks, if you know, because, only like those that our Twitter gremlins like us know the relationship that, or what AJ Lee means to Roxanne. The average WWE fan doesn't. So it's important to keep Roxanne feeling strong and relevant, and like do the opposite of Julia with Roxanne Perez, and we'll be good.
Do the opposite of Julia with everybody, including Julia herself.
Yes.
Seriously, literally anything. And I mean, again, this is something that, Roxanne, she kind of found herself in this position because, Liv Morgan's out. Clearly they had a different plan for her, but they had to make all of those shifts, all of those changes. And it seems like now they're sort of getting a little bit back on track. I would like to see Roxanne and Lyra in a longer match, because I really think that they could do a lot more. Like, they didn't even go full throttle in this matchup. I'm not even sure if we're getting a tag team match next week. I don't think they said anything about maybe seeing Raquel and Roxanne versus Bayley and Lyra. I presume that it will happen. I don't recall they've actually confirmed anything like that, but Raquel has been getting high praise. She's been doing so much better in the ring. People have really been enjoying her work, and Roxanne, it's just a matter of finding that right story that has her click with the audience, because people like her, people are interested, people respect her, but she hasn't had that click me into WWE superstardom story just yet. Thank you so much, GZ. We got PWS here who says, is it just me, or are content creators cough small afro blaming Santi for Sammy hate? LOL. Also, Santi, why did you no-sell the main event? Didn't you know practice makes perfect? All right. Are you being blamed for the Sammy hate? Because remember, I was blaming you last week.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, Small Afro is a friend. Yeah, I saw his clip. But what do you mean? Did I no sell the main event and practice makes perfect? You mean like because they keep practicing the same thing over and over again? What are they practicing for? What's the big payoff here? What's the when's the school play? When are we actually going to get to see it?
Never. This is it. This is as good as it gets.
This is
right
our life.
now.
This is our life.
Well, remember you were talking earlier about how once football season hits, they're kind of just like an autopilot. They're like, you get what you get and you like it.
Yeah, and we're getting what, like the next 3 weeks at least? It's a 7 p.m. show?
Yeah, I believe so. I haven't even checked, but I think it is 3 weeks. So I'm good with it, though. I like these 4 p.m. shows for me. Like, I'm okay with that. I do not complain on that. I'll stick with it. Thank you so much, PWS. By the way, Santi, while we're here, I know we're not talking about Sami Zayn necessarily, but Sami Zayn right now is freaking killing it, okay? Awesome match with John Cena. Awesome match with Rey Fenix. I know he's going to have an awesome match with Carmelo Hayes. So I think that he's going to win the people back, by the way.
I'm fine with that. And I think the open challenge is a great way to do it because, listen, the problem that a lot of people were having with Sami Zayn is that he was winning things and matches and feuds that people are like, well, this isn't how an underdog is. He shouldn't be winning everything. But now, as he's the champion doing an open challenge, now it makes sense for him to win every single week until we build up to the inevitable big loss. Like, I think this is a great thing that's going on with Sami Zayn. I'm super excited for every episode of SmackDown now because of this open challenge. Like, what's the next match?
I was literally just saying that right before this post show started, where I feel like I look forward to SmackDown specifically not just obviously, but that's one of the big things that I look forward to. It's like, what gem of a match am I going to get with Sami Zayn and whomever they have him wrestle against? So that's what I need. That's what I need in my life. Thank you, PWS. We got Sucho here who says, sorry, Santi's Chargers ain't winning tonight. Just go to bed after the post show, please. How are your Chargers doing?
They're already winning 3-0 this game. They won the first game of the season, beat the Kansas City Swifties. So things are going pretty good.
Damn, things are going a lot better on your end than they are mine, so I don't even want to talk about it. Thank you, Sucho. We got PWS here who says, Denise, do you know what Santi does in the washroom? What crazy rumors go around you every single week?
I don't know. I'm pretty normal. I piss and shit. Like, it's just that.
What are you doing in the washroom?
What do you do in the washroom?
I know what I do in the washroom.
I probably do that.
Oh, you curl, you do your hair, you do your nails.
Do. You think this does itself? Look at my beautiful nails.
Routine.
Look at this beautiful skin.
You got your tweezers out, doing your brows, shaving your legs. I can see
glowing.
Santi there with his little mask and his little cucumbers.
That would be the life.
We got, thank you, PWS. We got Randy Hayward here who says he failed his second wellness policy, disappeared. Well, I don't know if that's been necessarily confirmed just yet, so I gotta retake a look at that. Thank you, Randy. We got Infamous Raider Loco who says, alrighty, 6:56 as of this chat, so I'm gonna get ready for our game, Santi. Let's effing go Raiders. Next Monday, one of us is acknowledging the other's team.
Brother,
you agreed to
already
this
know your
last
cook.
week, by the way.
I know. It's the easiest. This is the easiest money I'll ever make.
All right. We got the Miss Demon Josh here who says Bailey and Lyra and Asuka and Kyrie are doing amazing work. We did finally get that contract signing. I mean, for like a split second backstage with Stephanie and Io. The match is happening. Today we did get to see Stephanie versus Kyrie in a fun matchup that led to Asuka almost having a confrontation with Stephanie, but Io running in there, breaking that up, and then Io and Stephanie kind of having their rightful moment in the ring. This whole thing has been weird, but we got here though. We finally got here. Like, we know it's happening. We're 5 miles away from the destination, and hopefully from here it's a better drive from here on out, because this was all over the place, Santi. Like, we didn't get the contract signing that they told us they were gonna do, and then there was still no real explanation. By the way, there was a report that came out that she was apparently injured, but then she said in an interview that she never was injured. So as of that, I know there was never a real reason as to why there was no contract signing. So take it for what you will.
I heard the rumor that that they had her in like extensive English classes for promos. So I don't know. Like,
what, for real? You heard that rumor?
I've heard that for real. And what's funny is on NXT when she came out, I'm like, yo, her promos are way better. Like, I was like, I'm not kidding. I'm like, her English has improved significantly. So maybe there's some truth to that.
Right, but then, look, whatever, I don't know. But when she came out on NXT, by the way, I'm like, wait, there's the woman that everybody was like, she's MIA on Monday Night Raw, and she's just appearing on Tuesday's NXT, just like that. It was so weird, but you know what? The match is happening. I hope they get the time that they need and that all is good. Santi, what match do you think they're kicking off WrestlePalooza with, by the way?
That's a great question.
It's the mixed tag? Or you think there's a chance it's this one?
I think there's a chance it's this one. Start WrestlePalooza with a new champion, right? The big celebration, fireworks, maybe some confetti, start the party that way. Start the Palooza that way.
Dude, I'm stressed. So my whole plan is I'm going to watch all out, and then afterwards I'm going to get caught up with whatever's left of WrestlePalooza. But I'm kind of hoping, like, I don't want to miss the live version of Io and Stephanie. That's the match. Like, I don't mind missing the other stuff. That's the one match that I do want to watch live. I shouldn't have said that. Now they're totally going to open the show with that.
Well, I hope it doesn't open either, because that's the match I'm looking forward to the most. And I'm traveling into LA on the Saturday of WrestlePalooza.
You're going to be in LA?
Yeah, I'm going to cover some of the Chargers game for my sponsor. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But I arrive at what would be 2 p.m. local time. So that gives me like 3 hours to get like hotel checked in, get set up, do the live stream for WrestlePalooza. So I'm going to be kind of close.
Yo, how exciting. So you're going to be over at SoFi?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. SoFi's the shit. Have you ever been?
Oh, yeah. I went last year.
Okay, yeah, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Thank you, the Miss Demon Josh. All right, we got Randy Hayward here who says it's Charlotte, not chocolate. LMFAO. That's never gonna die. Never gonna die. Vanessa Vasquez says, fam, seeing AJ and Punk in the same ring still makes me so giddy. Like, I can't believe we're here. Well, let's talk about this, because we got a pretty lengthy segment here, a confrontation with the couples, right? And the big gist of it all is that Seth Rollins tried to plant a wedge between CM Punk and AJ Lee by saying that CM Punk always leaves when things get rough. And he says, well, maybe he'll leave you, right? If you guys lose this match.
Crazy thing to say.
Right? Like, they've been married forever, by the way. That snapped AJ, she slapped Seth Rollins. And when Seth was like, don't worry, I don't hit women, but I got somebody who will. And Becky like turns her head and she's like, who?
I died laughing. Yeah, me too.
Funny.
I thought that was so funny. And it's a very simple story that they're telling here, right? CM Punk and AJ Lee, they're at a disadvantage because AJ Lee hasn't been wrestling for 10 years, the neck thing that they alluded to. But they are also in an advantage position because they are a unit. They are together. They're cohesive. they came out to the same theme song. Punk saying, I was able to put Cult of Personality away. Meanwhile, you both had to come out to separate theme songs, which is a nice visual representation of the divide between those two. And same with there at the end, him kind of cueing to Becky Lynch, like, come on, hit her, and nothing came of it. So I think it's a very clear dichotomy that they're creating between the two teams, and I really like it. I really like that segment. I genuinely did.
It was funny. It was simple. It got the job done. This couple's good. They love and respect each other. This couple's bad. They use each other and they only care about themselves. It got the point across very, very fast. I also like at the end, like they added more insult to everything, because after Becky took out AJ Lee with the manhandle slam, but then she slapped CM Punk over AJ Lee's body. Yo, that pissed me off. Like, as a woman, like, imagine you're knocked out and right above you, this shit is going on. Oh, hells no. Watching that tape back, I would be livid, like over the moon angry. So I feel like AJ Lee should come into WrestlePalooza even more pissed than whatever she already was. Thank you, Vanessa. We got Bob Ross Jr. here, who says Stephanie changing her finisher from a backbreaker to a lung blower was a smart decision, since she probably did have some knee issues and it looks more brutal. Thank you for pointing that out, Bob. We got Randy Hayward here, who says they showed the Vision walked into the arena tonight. Thank you, Randy, for pointing that out. We got MSQ here, who says Xavier Woods is how Denise once said his dark chocolate face. What? I'm done. I am done with y'all.
Little dark chocolate morning woods. Is that what we're talking about here?
I refuse to comment. All I want to say is this. Blue Chew, promo code Denise. All right, we got John Taylor here, who says, after 43 years on this planet, I can't wait to tell my mom that I found another Chargers fan. She'll be happy to know there are two of you.
Let's go. We're such few and far between.
We got Nishi Emmanuel, who says, did Tiffy get hurt because of the moonsault? I don't know. I thought it was, I'm not really sure. I thought it was just them trying to sell the whole bit and the whole attack from Nia.
Yeah, that moonsault was pretty rough, though. She had a nasty landing.
Ooh, dang. Either way, it sucks, though, because I did want to see Tiffany in that matchup. Bear Hudson, Bear, thank you so much for this generous super chat. He says, what can we say about someone who inspires to be their very best, even when life gets hard? Denise proves that you don't need to have everything figured out from start. You just need the courage to take the first step. Bear, this is so nice. Thank you so much, man. That's very generous of you to say, to send in the super chat and also send in these very nice words. Thank you so much. You honestly just made my night. Thank you, Bear. And no nice comments for you, Santi.
That's all right. I'll live.
We got JJ Castillo, who says, the thing I don't understand why WWE made deals with other stadiums like Indianapolis, Minneapolis, and New Orleans, where they say they will host a future WrestleMania if Las Vegas and Saudi will be the ones to host. Yeah, it seems like there was those changes there. We've seen those pivots be made, and they end up getting other PLEs instead. So, I mean, look, I'm not going to fight for other cities. That's not my whole thing. But if you were one of those fans in those cities and you kind of got screwed if you were expecting a WrestleMania, then yeah, it does freaking suck.
Yeah, especially New Orleans. They got done the most dirty.
Yeah, they did, honestly. Wait, wasn't Indianapolis supposed to also get? They were supposed to get one too, though, right?
I think that was a thing. Yeah, like a future WrestleMania in Indianapolis. I think that's what Pat McAfee said.
Which one was the one that they announced like 2 years in advance? Was it Minneapolis SummerSlam?
Yes, the SummerSlam, Minneapolis SummerSlam. Yeah.
What is that, like 2027, 2026?
It's next year's. It's next year's. But it's funny because they announced that one as the first ever 2-night SummerSlam, and then like 4 months later, just kidding. First 2-night SummerSlams at MetLife.
They need to not do that, by the way. Do not make these announcements so far in advance, because I don't even remember. I don't remember. Like, sure, it's cool for the persons that live there, but a year should be the max, man. A year and a half, but 2-3 years or however long it's been since they've made the announcement is too long. Thank you, JJ. We got PWS here, who says, thoughts on Saudi Arabia hosting WrestleMania 43? I know Booker T and the fans won't be happy about this decision. I know you know. Well, I've talked a whole lot about this on Busted Open. I'm really not for it for a bunch of reasons. I think it sucks all across the board, but it's where we're at. I think it's what the the move that you expected from the company for the company to make. Given, I don't know if you've seen the chart, Santi. Have you seen the chart that Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics posted? It's basically showing how much money WWE has made with all of WrestleManias and then how much it's made since their partnership with Saudi in 2018. So get this, from 1985 to 2025, with all WrestleManias, they have made a total of $400 million. That's, of course, adjusted due to inflation. $400 million. From the partnership with Saudi from 2018 through right now, they're at 650 million. And they still have 350 million left in that deal because it was a 10-year deal that they made in 2018. And that apparently does not include any additional events that are announced, like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. So all of that is extra money. There hasn't been any like confirmed reports yet as to how much money WWE is getting from Saudi. I think the last thing I saw was from Dave and Brian that they said that they're hearing around 100 million for the weekend of events, which include Raw, SmackDown, the whole shebang. So it's like they're getting a shit ton of money, and that's unfortunately what it is all about. And, you know, we're kind of screwed as fans over here. And, you know, also with high amounts of ticket prices, that's where we're at.
Yeah. Listen, silver lining in terms of ticket pricing, Saudi shows are significantly cheaper. So if you can afford a flight to Riyadh or a flight to Saudi Arabia, then you'll save money. So there's that, you know?
Oh my God.
Listen, everybody has already said all of the negative things that there are about the Saudi deal. I have already. So I'll say this. Congratulations to the Saudi crowd, because you guys have been an awesome crowd. Like genuinely, like the last couple of shows, you guys have blown everybody out of the water. Like your only comparison are the European crowds. And that's who you're being compared to. Then you guys are obviously a great, passionate crowd. And I'm happy for you that you guys are going to be getting the show.
Thank you, PWS. We got Infamous Rare Loco who says 3-3. It's looking like a good game tonight.
Yes, it's all right. It's early. It's going to be a blowout, brother. I'm saying.
We got Perfect Flex here says, to play devil's advocate, will Triple H take a chance on an underdog Sammy like he did with Jay? Gunther had to take back because Jay wasn't working. Okay, first of all, Sami Zayn is not an underdog. Sami Zayn is an accomplished wrestler. Oh, but I get it. Perfect Flex is playing devil's advocate, so I get it. Just kills me every time. Thank you, Perfect Flex. And then, in terms of Gunther, wait, hold on. Will Triple H take a chance on the underdog Sammy like he did with Jay? Oh, no. Imagine if they had Gunther take the title off of Sammy. Hey, that would actually be kind of fun and revenge for him ending his Intercontinental Championship reign. So maybe it won't be that bad.
I mean, I could see Sammy literally winning the Royal Rumble. It's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Oh, for a fact. All right, John Cena, he was out there today opening up the show. That's the last real big thing that we got to get into here. John Cena basically goes out there and, you know, talks about Brock Lesnar and all of that. I did not give two shits about this in terms of like the actual substance of it. I feel like given that it was John Cena's last appearance here in Springfield, I think I would have wanted to see a match. That's what I wanted. Honestly, I was waiting
you know what
for
they should have done? He should have been LA Knight's partner. He should have been
People
the LA Knight looking.
that. People thought that. Yeah.
He should have just been LA Knight's partner.
I thought Dominic Mysterio was going to come out when he kept saying, oh, I'm the last real champion. And I'm like, oh, this would be such a great opening for Dominic Mysterio to go out there and be like, well, I got 2 championship belts. And then just have like a quick random one match here on Monday Night Raw. To me, the reason why I didn't care was because, okay, I've heard you talk about Brock Lesnar in the past before. What's new? Nothing. I wanted to see at least one more banger of a match that I wasn't expecting on this show, because we've been talking about all these people we want to see John Cena face, and there's still so many people that we didn't get a chance to see John Cena face. So
I'm with you. It really was a promo without much substance. And it's also, believe it or not, the first actual promo about Brock Lesnar from John Cena.
Yeah.
And he's been back since SummerSlam. And this is like the first proper like promo about each other and whatnot. Because Lesnar's promo on Friday Night SmackDown was ass. Absolutely terrible. Literally ass.
I was going to say we saw ass, actually.
This has been a bad story, a bad feud. But it's pretty much entirely relying on star power and legacy. That's they put no effort into this because they know they can just say Brock Lesnar and Cena and people are going to flock to it.
We got Bob Ross Jr. here who says Saudi has WrestleMania 43, golf, soccer, a rumored professional basketball league, and will probably host the Super Bowl and the World Cup in the future. They're going to outbid everyone until a city or country steps up. Yeah, and offers like crazy amounts of money. Money talks, man. It's where we're at. Money talks. Thank you, Bob Ross Jr. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Last thing, Santi. Your thoughts on El Grande Americano. Ludwig Kaiser had a promo with Byron, and then we also saw Penta defeat Kofi Kingston. But wait, was that the match where they had the fucking... No, I'm sorry. El Grande Americano and Dragon Lee. That's what it was. Sorry, my bad. We had like a million El Grande Americanos.
Yeah. I have nothing about this. I don't know where this is going. I don't know what the plan is here.
Santi, people come to us to provide great Monday Night Raw insight.
Yeah, here's my insight. Like, I don't fucking know. But here's the thing.
Call it a day, guys.
That in itself is insight. I think everybody's like, fucking no. Sure. Okay.
Okay, I'll throw something out. All right. I think that Judgment Day is going to finally break up. Dominic Mysterio is going to lead the Judgment Day, but his Judgment Day is going to look different. It's going to be full of Grande Americanos.
Oh, book it, Vince. I love it. Such good shit.
All right, we got Steven Marchulli here who says, should Gunther return post Cena versus Brock? Oh, of course, man. I love Gunther, and people want to see that match with him and Cena, so I'm going to say yes. Thank you, Steven.
Yeah.
PWS says, when Santi goes to the washroom, look at his chat, lol.
Yeah,
damn, that's why I don't like going to the bathroom on my chat, bro. I hate it because I just feel like everyone's going to be saying like things that I don't want to be said.
Yeah, I mean, I always say, hey, guys, don't be weird, and then they're weird.
Thank you, PWS. We got Chris Blas here who says WrestleMania 43 will get Shawn versus Taker before Roman versus Rock. Nah, they gotta leave Shawn Michaels alone. Like,
that's another thing about like the Saudi thing. A lot of people are like, oh, they're gonna start asking for dumb shit again. No, man, like they figured it out, right? They're not asking for Yokozuna anymore. They're not asking for Ultimate Warrior like they did in the early days of the Saudi deal, right? Like they want good shows over there now. Like look at Night of Champions. That was a really solid show. Like the Saudi crowd is a smart crowd now. They know what they want, and they're not going to book silly things.
Yeah, I just think that Shawn, they need to like let him do his own thing. Don't be throwing money out there to get back into the ring. Let him be. None of that. And then also, I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll be talking about plenty since it's still come. Infamous Raider Loco says, final opponent for Cena. It's coming quick. I'm still going to throw out AJ Styles right now. AJ is the name I'm going with.
I'm going to go Dominic Mysterio.
All right, cool. Thank you, Infamous Raider Loco. Alrighty, everyone. That is our show for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Raw post show. We're here each and every single week. Santi, tell the people where they can follow you and support you.
You can find me at all things Mr. Santi Zap over on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, anywhere and everywhere. I am there.
And me at _ Denise Salcedo everywhere too. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Bye.